What's up, faithful? What's up, faithful? What's up, faithful?
What's happening?
Welcome.
What up?
What's up?
Yeah. Welcome to the Always Faithful 24/7 show. My name is Mark _Faithful 87. I'm along with my my faithful Huddle. Known as Jess. What's up, Miss First Lady?
What's going on?
All is well. K Jizzle, what's up, my brother?
Hey, what's good, man?
All is well, brother. 49. What up? What up, 49?
What up? Great to be here, man. I love it.
Always great to have
Love
you.
that, Troy. Let's get it, man.
Yes.
The year of 49. We winning one. We winning one for them.
Hey,
winning one.
Hey, Jizzle, I told him I had to change his name, man. Ever since he turned 49, he ain't Troy.
Hey, we winning one. We winning one, and we going to the games this year for that. We doing that. We doing that. This is why this all came together for that.
So right now he 49. He ain't Troy tonight.
I love it.
Yeah. So
I'm cool with that.
Last but not least, my brother, Prez. What's up, brother?
Oh man, we outside, man. Blessed, ready.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, man. Well, I'm glad I'm inside because it's raining outside. So yeah, man. So what's going on? We was talking earlier about a little debate that we don't agree on. We're gonna talk about the topic a little bit later.
Okay.
But let's share with people that's watching, and let's have a peaceful dialogue based on our opinions based on let me see. Let me look for it. Let me be patient with me. Let me see. We was talking about this debate. Can y'all see that?
I can see it.
Okay.
Real loud
see it.
clear, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this. So the whole thing that triggered me into the conversation or the dialogue, rather, is I'm a Fresno State alumni. A lot of y'all probably don't know.
Here
we go. Yeah. That's where I went to school at. I went to Fresno State, bro. I ride with them, and actually, I was in the same class with Derek Carr's brother, David Carr, former #1 pick in the draft, sociology class together, and he's a real cool dude. The family's real cool people. They're real easygoing people. They're like, I don't want to say like Ned Flanders, but they're similar to that, like that kind of the way they are. They're just like straight bread and butter, like people from the valley. But I digress. I believe that Derek Carr learned a lot from seeing his brother David Carr get drafted in a bad situation where he didn't have the offensive line. He got shell shocked, and he learned from that, being able to, because he predicated his whole game. I watched both of them play at Fresno State. I wasn't at Fresno State when Derek Carr played, but I went back and watched and how quick he got the ball out. It's kind of like Jimmy G. They both got that thing going for him, but I started to know he was predicating the getting the ball out faster because he kind of watched his brother, and I'm sure they watched a lot of film. And even when he was in college, he was watching Houston film, probably like say, "Damn, if this is the NFL exotic defenses I'm going to be seeing, I got to get the ball out. That's going to be the thing." And where he separates himself from Jimmy G, in my opinion, is he can make plays down the field. Jimmy G gets happy feet in the pocket, and he doesn't see that guy that's getting open at that split second. And those are big time plays that are getting left on the board. Like he's leaving meat on the bone. Jimmy G is. And so go ahead, Press.
No, hands down. But Jimmy wins.
Right.
Carr don't.
He win. Ain't nothing finer than being a Niner. You lucky you on the team. When he goes somewhere else, he's gonna be a bum. I'm just telling you. You can be the first to tell you he's a bum.
Right.
He's a bum, bro.
We win as a team and we lose as a
Great
team.
bum. He's gonna be a bum backup on another team. And watch. Go back to this. This is in live recording. He's a bum.
You might be right.
I might be. I'm a student of the game. I probably am.
But listen,
what are we hanging on Derek Carr? What has Derek Carr done? And
almost threw for 5 bands, bro. When is Jimmy G even threw for 4?
He's not going to.
And just like you said, at the stats were close. Jimmy G threw for 3,800. Like I said in the text, bro. If I owe you 4,800 and gave you 3,800, you good with that, right? It's close. You said it was close. But that's what's gonna happen when I show up with the 3,800. When I show up with the 3,800, but I wasn't meaning that.
3,800 in a run first offense compared to a dude that is playing behind all the time. Derek Carr's playing behind all the time. 40. What was it?
Hey, so if I run to give you that 3,800, it's good. I was in the run first, bro. I was in the run first. If I run to give you that 3,800 and get it to you faster, we're good.
Here's context.
Is it close?
You can say that. You can say that, and I feel you on that. If we're talking about 1,000 yards on how many less pass attempts? How many less pass attempts? And then on top of that, when you have a defense with the 49ers that is far superior than the Raiders and a run game that's far superior, the clock's ticking. When Derek Carr got 15, 20 incompletions a game, the clock stops. So when you're putting those numbers together, those numbers are based on a running clock compared to a not running clock, to being behind and not being behind. In most games, Jimmy G's ahead. We running the football. Like it's like, so I get it. But how many touchdowns was the difference? We're talking about three different. It was 23-20. So all them yards is what? Because he ain't putting it in the end zone, which is why they ain't winning.
Why are we running so much is the bigger question. Why are we hiding him so much? Like, to the detriment of the team. Even against the Rams in this NFC Championship, we punted twice on 4th and 1 or 4th and the inch. We don't even trust our quarterback and get an inch.
But we talked about that, and I said
that was bums on the street more than that.
That was the line. That was the line. Trent Williams should not have been playing in that game. That was the line. That was the complete line. That's
y'all gonna keep moving the goalposts and finding an excuse. What's your excuse?
No.
Yo, check it out.
Well, I can't even compare Derek Carr. You can't even tell me a Derek Carr getting that.
You guys said it though.
What?
Like
Derek Carr is way better than.
Yo,
it's a run first offense.
That's true.
It's a first off. It's the best run.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but it just it's a run first offense.
Okay. First lady, I understand.
But in any event, Trey Lance is starting, so let's go.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's right. That's right.
But you know what? Okay, let's go to the beginning of this whole debate, and I'm trying to squeeze into a short story so our faithful know what's going on. Jess, First Lady, you mentioned that Jimmy G is better than Derek Carr. And when I seen it, I followed up and I said, hell no. I said Derek Carr is better than Jimmy G. And that's when the gloves came out. And when the gloves came out, everybody was punching. Everybody was typing, everybody was texting fast and everything. So with that said, my reasoning of saying that Derek Carr is better than Jimmy G is based on where he does better than Jimmy G as far as scrambling out the pocket, and 2, he throws down the field. That was my peaceful pushback.
But how often has Derek Carr thrown down the field though?
A lot. He almost threw for 5 bands, man.
A lot.
Man, almost 5 bands? That's a lot.
A lot.
But how often is Derek Carr losing compared to Jimmy G?
Hey, that's moving the goalposts right there. That's what you're saying. So let's find the reason why he had to do it or why he's a better quarterback. You could do that for every quarterback. So why is Mahomes passing so much? Because you don't have a run game that the Niners have. That's why Mahomes is better than Garoppolo. You could do that. You could just say, keep game. Real talk, bro. For real. You could just say Patrick Mahomes has Kelsey and he had Tyreek Hill. So he has to pass those guys, and you guys have a run game. That's the only reason that Mahomes is better than Jimmy Garoppolo. You could do that. If you want to move goalposts, you can just do
No,
it.
not at all. Because if we want to flip,
Oh, okay, not at all.
if we want to flip it on the other side, then Dak Prescott's the best quarterback in the league.
But we ain't talking about him, man. Listen,
Yeah, there we go, moving the goalposts again, bro.
We wasn't talking about Mahomes. All I'm saying is a lot of Derek Carr's stats are in junk time, bro. When they losing,
okay,
they
bro.
behind.
They made the playoffs, brother.
One time,
Better than we did. Better than we did.
one
Okay.
time. What do you do with it?
Okay, this is
What
my
do you do with
question.
it?
This is
What
my
did we do with it?
all right. Check it out, real quick.
Second place ain't doing nothing for my face.
Yo, Jizzle, hold on, real quick.
Playoff games. Does
Hey,
Jimmy
hey,
have
49. What's up, 49? You ain't refereeing this. Listen, Jess and Prez. This is my question. This is my question. And if you look at the question right there, okay, is Derek Carr better than Jimmy G in Kyle Shanahan's offense? Yes or no? Yeah,
Are we talking stats or are we talking wins?
we talking
Win. Anything, everything, bro.
No. Hold up, Jizzle, hold up. I'm talking about performance-wise. What he's able to do that Jimmy G is not able to do. I'm talking about performance-wise.
You can't compare them.
But I'm not. No. I'm not comparing them based on stats. I'm talking about their performance. What Derek Carr is able to do. Think about it. What Derek Carr is able
Jimmy
to
wins.
Jimmy wins. I'm talking about wins. Wins are the most
do.
important.
Y'all moving the goalposts for real. But I'm saying
Wins are the only thing that matters. Wins are the only thing that matters.
I'm
He's
not.
saying if Jared Carr was in our offense, bro, then you can't even say that. That's what
Right.
he's saying.
And I also said in the text. I said also with the weapons that we have. Y'all keep
Yeah,
it.
with our weapons, if you put them on the same team, Prez, put them on the same team. That's how you look at it.
That's what I was talking about the whole time.
Put them on the same team. I know that besides the playoffs, Jimmy comes through in the clutch almost every time. If we take that,
Besides the playoffs, brother, we're fucking playing for the playoffs, brother. We're trying to win a fucking. I know you're young. We're trying to get another ship here, brother. What are you talking about? Besides the playoffs, that's the shit that counts. The fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And there's no facts about Derek Carr in the playoffs. There's nothing besides one game.
Brother, we're talking about if he had Kyle Shanahan in our offense, bro. Please, now go with that. Go with that, please.
That's hypotheticals. All that is hypotheticals.
No, we're doing hypotheticals. This is a podcast, brother. Let's run it one time. Humorous.
A better quarterback. Who is a better quarterback in the regular season? Because we can't have a playoff.
No, bro. In a vacuum, on the same team. I'm trying to make it easy for you, bro. In a vacuum, on the same team, on the Niners, to make it even easier. Who would start if it's Derek Carr or Jimmy G? There you go. Boom.
I'm still going with Jimmy G. Jimmy G wins football games.
All right.
It ain't about individual stats. If y'all want individual stats, we can have Herbert. We can have Mahomes. You can have tons of quarterbacks.
I would.
Hey,
if you're doing that, bro, I'm taking Herbert. I'm taking that. I'm taking Herbert over Trey Lance. I'm taking Mahomes over Trey Lance. What do you mean? If we could do all that, yeah, bro. What would you do?
Jimmy G got 10
You taking Jimmy G?
drives, bro. Jimmy G got 10 game-winning drives.
Okay, let me ask you this: you take Jimmy G over Herbert because he's won more games than Herbert.
We don't know if Herbert is going to in the clutch when it matters. There's
No. But answer the question though: would you take Jimmy G right now over Herbert because Herbert ain't won games?
Yes, I'm taking a proven winner over all of these dudes that don't win football games, and there's no proof of it. Y'all are assuming. You're assuming y'all are assuming that these quarterbacks win these games because the
I'm watching football, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
No,
you can't.
Well, we can't agree about everything.
No, we can't. It's all good. We can move to the next topic, bro. I'm about to
there's
Herbert over fucking Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. I can't read.
Derek Carr is a quarterback that makes a lot of bad decisions playing in a horrible conference. A horrible conference. You're talking about taking a person that is proven to be mediocre in a horrible conference compared to a dude that.
But now you got his boy back, though. Like
Bro.
they was putting up video games at Fresno State, and I would tell you that. I know you haven't watched, so I'm gonna tell you. Just be mindful of that, bro. They played together. They got chemistry, bro. They gonna pick it up right where they left off. And I even got back in the Fresno State ball because I wasn't attending the conference. I wasn't there no more, obviously. And I went back and my boys was telling me from college, like, man, well, look at what Carr and Adams is doing. Them boys is out there putting up video game NCAA numbers. I'm like, okay, no doubt. I'm gonna go check it out. So yeah. So
Carr so coveted.
Yeah.
Why was there rumors of him getting traded the entire offseason until Devontae Adams said that he wanted to come there? Derek Carr. All they talked about was him getting traded. It got very close, and then all of a sudden, Devontae Adams said, "I'll come to y'all if Derek Carr stays." So Derek Carr wanted them.
I'll tell you this, brother, and this is. I'll tell you this in big facts, like real talk. If my life was on the line, and like I had to be like, man, what guy's gonna give me the most yards and most touchdowns? My life's on the line. Meaning that, mind you. I'm going Derek Carr all day, twice on Sundays, bro. Like real talk, big real deal. The game is to be sold and not told, bro. But I'm telling you this. I'm going Derek Carr with my life on the line all day. Bro.
A dude.
And Herbert. And Herbert, bro.
He has a losing career record by 13 games in a horrible conference.
And I'm still taking them. Hey, because you want to know? We hid Jimmy Garoppolo this whole time. Real ones know. My boy Troy is over there nodding the proof because real ones know, bro. We held this guy. We held it down for him, and we really just paid for this guy the whole time because what are we at the end of the day? We're faithful. 49ers faithful. Hold on 1 quick second. We 49ers faithful, so we got to believe, bro. We rock with the person that's on the back of the jersey, right? We don't rock with names. We rock with the jersey at the end of the day. And if he's the guy that's not holding the clipboard, actually, but that's actually going in there in the huddle, we're going to rock with him. And I rocked with him the whole time he was doing that. But like now that I can separate myself from this everything, he held our offense back. He held everything back. And I really truly believe that.
So why did Trent Williams resign? Why does Kittle advocate? Why does Debo? Why does the entire?
Because they know everything else around us is great. Like one thing, they know the foundation's there, bro. It's like if you build the foundation, you can build the house.
No, they know
goes with the foundation, bro. I do construction. I'm trying to tell you.
They know that Jimmy, bro.
Foundation. You can't build nothing without roots.
You're telling me that go back to 2019. You're telling me that Derek Carr is going tit for tat with Drew Brees on the road to win that game?
That was Jimmy G's best game. Wait. That was Jimmy G's best game ever. But yeah.
Jizzle, hold on.
When we had to have the win, we're talking about have to have the win game.
Okay, Trey Lance did the same thing this year against the Texans, but yeah, I do believe Derek Carr would have did the same thing, bro.
There's no proof that Derek Carr's winning that game.
There is no proof, of course, because we're doing a alternate reality thing in our mind, a hypothetical, bro. You're definitely right.
Schedule. Who plays?
Hey. But let me tell you this, Prez. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie, and all the numbers are in Carr's favor. So
that's true.
By three,
big facts, bro. Nothing you can do.
Hold on, Prez.
It ain't wins and it ain't playoff appearances.
Prez, hold on.
What numbers matter? Like I said, that goes back to Derek Carr is the white Dak Prescott.
Prez. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You said you're going with Jimmy G. Cool. Long as you understand the question, we was asking, is Derek Carr better in Kyle Shanahan's offense? You said you would go with Jimmy G. I say Derek Carr. I think he extends the plays more and better with his legs. And he also throws down the field. Jess, First Lady, my question to you. Do you think Derek Carr is better in Kyle Shanahan's offense than Jimmy G?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, the first lady got her, man. I'm saying.
Okay.
This the same team. This the same team that when Jimmy G's not on the field, we lose almost every game. Every game.
And why is he not on the field? Because he's injured, right?
What does that matter?
So let me ask you this though.
What does that? That's not an argument because the man get
It
hurt.
is an argument, bro. Your best ability is your availability. Like, let me tell you this, bro. If I was like Jimmy G and be like, bro, I'm not feeling okay, something's not coming out, you know, my elbow acted up and I'll call in there all that time. Guess what I'm gonna be doing? Same thing I'm doing right now on this podcast with you, but a lot more time. Because I'm gonna be fired.
The man was out there with a shoulder and a fractured thumb.
He shouldn't have been out there.
Now,
He's a bum. You got a bum with a bum elbow and a bum thumb. A bum thumb. You got a bum with a bum thumb. Hey, that rhymes, bro. That's a bar, bro. A bum with a bum thumb and a shoulder.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Bro.
This is
Bro.
this is crazy.
So listen,
You didn't watch him. You didn't watch him go tit for tat, play for play, and beat Joe Burrow. Like, what are we talking about? We talking like
Our defense did that, brother. You're not giving no credit to the defense in the run game, bro.
how many points did we give up? How many points did we give up in Cincinnati?
That's our defense. Yeah, thank you.
So we scored. Not my point. Jimmy put up 30 points, bro.
No, he didn't put it up. Most of that was a running touchdown, bro. You got to go back and look at their stats, bro. You say you're a stat guy? Go look at the stats. I'll give you time.
You're the stat guy. You're the fantasy guy. I'm talking about wins, bro. I'm talking about wins and coming through in the clutch. Bro.
I am a fantasy guy, bro, and I know numbers don't lie, bro. Like we can get on here and cap. We can get on here and cap and case for people, but at the end of the day, numbers don't lie, bro.
Empty calorie. You're right. You're right. They don't lie. And I'm taking the dude that wins and has a winning record threefold compared to the dude that has 13 less more losses than wins on his entire career every single time.
listen. I respect your opinion, Prez. First lady, I respect your opinion. Referee, what's up, man?
What's up?
What
What's
you
up?
doing with that? I'm going to ask 49. 49. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to put this question right back up for 49. 49. Is Derek Carr a better quarterback than Jimmy G and Kyle Shanahan's offense? Yes or no?
My answer is 1,000% yes.
Okay.
1,000%.
1,000%.
That's the extra that you said wasn't close, Prez. That I would have owed you. 2,800%.
If Derek Carr was in Kyle's offense, we would have a Super Bowl.
No. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Okay. All right. Listen.
Just based on he can get the ball down the field. He can run out of he's not a statue. He's not limited. You know what I mean? I've seen Derek Carr. He can be trashed sometimes here and there, but
More times than not, he's been
Jimmy is so limited, man. For real. You got to admit that, right?
We've always said Jimmy's limited. There's
Yeah.
no one that's saying that he's not limited. But saying,
Well, there's no one that's saying he's not limited, huh?
But Prez, do you understand? You understand our view, though, right? That's all I care about. You understand?
I mean, I get, but I also know that y'all are not fans of Jimmy in any way, shape, or form.
No, bro.
Oh, come on.
Hey, he hasn't been on the podcast long enough to know. Hey, we dedicated a whole podcast off of saying when he came in at that dark time when we first got him, he changed the whole culture. And then he didn't wait, hold on. If he didn't tear his ACL, we might be talking a whole different story.
That's exactly.
But since that,
you're going back 4 years ago. You're going back 4 years ago.
Of course, that's the only time he was good,
bro. So when we were 13-3 in the NFL, what was that?
have to go back 4 years. That's the only time he was really good.
Bro, we were the number 1 seed. Coming off an ACL, we were the number 1 seed.
Yes, because the rest of the team was dominant, bro. Like I know, bro. Bro, and I'm not even saying this like, swear to God, I'm not saying this on no slight anything. I saw a lot of football though, and I'm a student in the game, bro. And like I saw, like, bro, that was a special team, and it's not. And like I know quarterbacks get a lot of the blame, and they get a lot of the praise unduly sometimes when they're not even the catalyst for the team, whatever. But on that team, that was the one in the I want to say like 200 team, bro. That was like the odds, the stars aligned for us on that. So, what I'm saying, he was along. I don't want to like discredit him in any kind of way, but he was along for the ride on that one, bro. Like seriously, like if he was even Kaepernick, so if we had Kaepernick, we win that Super Bowl.
Yo, but let me say this. Let me say this so we can move on to
this. Bro, come on, dog. We're talking about you're talking about the Colin Kaepernick that completely destroyed a locker room.
Oh no! Hold on. Okay, I'll go over there with you, but hold on, real quick though.
Do y'all know what happened between
Alden? He messed with Alden Smith real. Yeah, we can go there, but I was trying not to get into all that.
I wasn't trying.
No.
But let me tell you this. Let me tell you what he did do. He went 16-4 with Chip Kelly, a bum ass coach that got fired the same year. And he went 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and he cost us in the last game of us getting Myles Garrett. He won that last game. He wasn't supposed to, and that cost us for getting Myles Garrett. That's how much of I'm a student in the game. I can tell you that.
Colin Kaepernick lost his starting job to Blaine Gabbert.
But he started though. He didn't. He ended up starting.
So
how did he lose it when he ended up starting that year?
Because he got replaced, and then they gave him a backup contract that rejected.
He ended up starting that year, brother. I'm trying to tell you, he didn't lose that. Everybody tried to make that the narrative why he went and did the kneeing thing. He ended up starting over Blaine Gabbert, bro. I could start over that bum, bro. Like, seriously.
Why did they offer him a backup contract?
What?
Why did they offer him a backup contract? Kaepernick turned down the contract. The narrative was that we didn't offer him a contract.
Hey, we're getting off topic now, bro. I'm only talking about when he was on the team, bro. Like, seriously.
No, that's what I'm talking about. He was on the team. We offered him a backup contract as a non-starter, and he said no to it. And then he went.
That's getting into his narrative and something I wasn't even trying to. When he was on the team, though, I'm trying to tell you, he actually beat out Blaine Gabbert, and he had a really good year. There's no reason he should have never got another job off of that 16 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
So then why
did Chip Kelly, who's a bum ass coach?
Why didn't he get the job?
Bro, if I have to tell you that, bro, I don't know what to say, bro, because
he would
know.
No.
Okay. So no. Prez, let me just say this, bro. I'm going to say this again. Yo, bro, from me to you, I respect your opinion, bro. I really do. I really do. First lady, I respect your opinion. Jizzle, I respect your opinion. 49, I respect your opinion. Let's move forward. I just want to know who y'all will pick regarding Shanahan's offense and why. Y'all, all 4 of y'all has said it. I'm at peace with it. I'm cool with it.
You can move on.
Let me add P War in. P War, what's up, man?
What's happening,
bro?
What's
going on, man?
Hey, what's up, P Warrior, bro? Warrior, bro.
I'm good, y'all.
And
I'm good.
Times like this, all we can do is pray, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Okay, so listen. Prez, Jizzle, Jess, we're good. Okay. I just want to ask P Warrior. Okay. right. Now, P Warrior.
Uh-huh.
There was a peaceful debate based
Okay.
based on
Okay.
based on two quarterbacks. Okay, I'm about to pop up the question, and the question is Derek Carr a better quarterback than Jimmy G and Kyle Shanahan's offense, and why?
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Derek Carr, a beast, man. I'll take Derek Carr with Jimmy G any day of the week.
Bro.
Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
okay. Now you say your piece,
Oh, no.
and why? I want to keep this peaceful and respectful. Again, I respect everybody's opinion. I'm just my whole thing was about okay, how will he be in Kyle Shanahan's offense? And my position, P. Warrior, is that I think Derek Carr is a better quarterback as far as getting out the pocket and throwing down the field. That was my take.
Uh-huh.
Follow. So I just want to know what was your opinion, who you think is better in Kyle Shanahan's offense, and please tell us your reasons why.
Okay, well, to me, it's Derek Carr, hands down. And that's not even a debate, honestly. Now, on some level, you could say maybe pre-injury, Jimmy was more mobile before he tore the knee up. So that's a factor into it.
Yeah.
But overall, Carr is a better thrower than Jimmy. To throw the deep ball, to me, Jimmy might have the quicker release, but to me, Derek Carr is more accurate. And I think in Kyle offense, just with the boots and the play action type game, I think he would flourish in that offense if he would have, ever could have been a quarterback. And I don't think we would have had the bonehead Jimmy, picks every, time either. That's just my opinion. So in Kyle's offense, with the weapons that we have, if he was the quarterback, yeah, I would take Derek Carr with Jimmy G. That's just my opinion. I just think he's just a better quarterback. And you're going to see with Josh McDaniels, what he going to do now that he got Devontae Adams. Watch out. Watch out he blow up, bro.
Hey, talk to him one time, P Warrior. Talk to him one time. Please
I'm trying to say, y'all, this dude got
talk to him one time, P Warrior.
Why you think they made the trade? Because Derek Carr, think about what he did in John Gruden offense with limited receivers. He only had Darren Waller, really. And the Jacobs at running back, they didn't really have really the only receiver they had was Renfro, if you think about it. So think about what you're going to have.
Somebody's preaching tonight.
A tight end and a receiver.
Tonight. We get
Come
a
on, man.
Wednesday.
I'm telling y'all.
Somebody's going to preach tonight.
Can I
just think about?
Hey, can I
Hold on, Jizzle.
Just think about.
Can I add something?
Just think about what.
Hey, so real quick, 2019. Jimmy's QBR was 102 with 27 touchdowns. Derek Carr's was 100.8 with 21 touchdowns. So there's those stats. 2020, Jimmy didn't play because he was injured for the season. And then let's go to last year. So last year, Jimmy's QBR was 98.7.
What was Derek's?
And Derek Carr's was 94 with 3 more touchdowns.
Okay,
once again, in a run-first offense,
right?
QBR is cumulative of every statistic. Every single statistic is QBR rating. So
that's that stat, bro. That's why I know y'all some on the new wave, bro. I'm done.
I'm not gonna disagree with you as far as 2019. You know,
2021 the stats. That's the stats.
Why don't we go back to last year? Why don't we go back to last year?
That was
say this.
2019 wasn't last year.
Last
year.
I gave you 2019. I gave you.
Okay.
Those are his only 2 years. Those are his only 2 years.
You played last year for us, brother, bro. Why don't you use last year's stats?
I just gave you last year's stat. That's last year.
2019 wasn't last year, brother.
Bro, I gave you 2 different years. I gave you 2019 first. You can't count his 2020 because he was injured more than half the season. And then last year, he had a better QBR. Jimmy still had a better QBR last year.
Cherry picking stats. I got you, though. Cherry picking stats.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this.
Let P Warrior say it.
Have his yards.
2019, if you compare the 2019 year when we got to the Super Bowl, you could look at the stats and just the overall play of Jimmy and say, yeah, you played better than Derek overall. But you still got a lot of people out there, and I'm gonna go back to the Minnesota game in the playoffs. I'm gonna go back to that game. Nah. You had the one play where you threw the ball over the middle and Kendricks picked it off. What Kyle did after that, took the ball out of your hands. What he did in the championship game against Green Bay, he took the ball out of your hands.
Right.
I guarantee you, he wouldn't take the ball out of Derek Carr's hands because Derek Carr not gonna make that boneheaded read. That's the difference. I'm not really big into the stats. I'm old school. I'm biased. My eyes tell me what it is.
Thing we're feeling in real life is the way
like I say, I ain't into the stats and all of that kind of thing.
Hold on, Jizzle. When y'all both talk, nobody can hear you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, P. Warren.
Let me just finish by saying this. I don't really, I ain't really into the QBR and all of that and all of the stats things. I'm old school. My eyes tell me what the real tip is, all right? All I know is that while Jimmy have made plays and have done things, and Derek Carr have done, similar mess ups too. All quarterbacks do it. But in that moment, in certain moments, Kyle took the ball out of his hands because Kyle didn't have confidence. Not saying that he couldn't have took the ball out of Derek Carr's hands, but it's more or less likely that he would take the ball out of his hands as opposed to Jimmy. Because Jimmy just over and over have shown, unfortunately, that he would make that play in that time.
Jimmy being Jimmy.
Bro.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think from a natural fit, I'm not saying that Jimmy, we obviously know that Jimmy have performed in the offense at a high level. We wouldn't have got to the Super Bowl if he wouldn't have done that. So I'm not trying to take nothing away from Jimmy. I'm just saying personally for me, I just think overall Derek Carr is a better quarterback just in terms of being able to move, throwing, reading the coverages, those kind of things. I think he would be a perfect fit in the offense if he would have ever been in the offense. Now we know he ain't gonna be there because Trey there, so we ain't got to worry about that. But if it came down to Jimmy or Derek, I would take Derek Carr because I think Derek Carr just would take it to another level. That's just me. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're gonna see how Derek Carr go to another level because he got the receiver to take him to the next level. Devontae Adams is probably the best receiver up there. So
Derek Carr's only playoff game, he had a fumble and an interception.
What about now, though, bro? Update. Now you got Devontae Adams. Update, though. You're going to still treat him the same way?
So now we're going off something that hasn't happened.
No.
No, it has happened. He got Devontae Adams on the team, bro.
He's not played with them.
No. Okay.
Yeah, he has in Fresno State, bro. And they went crazy, bro. And then I'm trying to tell you, hold on. Because we're going off of stuff like Jimmy G, and if we look at the whole thing on it, like Jimmy G's been carried.
The narrative you're saying about the playoffs in there, he had two turnovers in his only playoff game, bro, and he lost. It doesn't even match up. It's like you want to bring out an interception through Jimmy because Jimmy has 8 different playoff games.
But you want to bring up how we didn't need to run because we had a good running game and all this other stuff. We had a good defense. But hold on. The narrative is expired because basically we needed to do all that stuff because we were trying to hide Jimmy G. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you. We were trying to hide Jimmy G, bro. You don't believe it because you grew up on just only Kaepernick and Jimmy G is the best quarterback that you've ever seen.
Jeff Garcia is the best quarterback of my lifetime.
Okay, well, that I'll give you that. But the whole thing is,
Prez, I have a question for you. We're gonna get off this topic. Because
It's a good topic, bro. It's a good topic.
yeah, I appreciate y'all honesty and y'all choice and y'all opinions. In regards to this past weekend, we heard news in regards to, I call him Frank the Tank Gore, has
Yes.
said that he's going to retire a 49er, and he's thinking also about going to front office, which I believe is great.
Love it.
Love
However,
that.
along with that, based on the topic of our show, I was thinking about this yesterday. What are the requirements to be in the NFL Hall of Fame? And the reason why I thought about this is because there's also been previous 49er athletes that we believe that should be in the Hall of Fame that are not.
Roger Craig.
Roger Craig.
Hold
that go first on this one?
Hold that thought, Jizzle. Hold that thought. And I have my five. That I think that should be in the Hall of Fame. And I'm going to ask one by one, do y'all have y'all five? And if you do have five, or even if you have less than five, can you mention one by one who you think should be in the Hall of Fame? Just mention the names. Don't tell us why. Just mention the names. I'm going to start with our extended family. P. Warrior, for the faithful boys. P. Warrior. If you have a five of 49 athletes that has not reached the Hall of Fame yet, who would those five will be?
Okay. Well, we was kind of talking about it before the show started, before I had to jump off. Obviously Roger Craig should be in. That just I don't know. I just don't understand why he not in the Hall of Fame. Now, other 49er players, man, I really have to think about it. I mean, he comes to mind.
Okay. I got one more that
Hold on, Jizzle.
I mean, this off the top of my head, like I said, I can't really think of four other people. I would have to really think about it. I would have to say Roger Craig deserved to be in. Should have been in years ago.
I think a better question would be like, why does Frank Gore needs to be in? To be honest, but
yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, Jizzle.
Well, I would say Roger Craig for me.
Roger Craig. Okay, First Lady, Niners Jets. Do you have like at least five or less? I was just saying five because I have five. However, if you have five, that would be great. Or if it's less than five, I would like to know, who do you think that should be in the Hall of Fame that has not been in the Hall of Fame yet?
I think I'm with P. Warrior on this one. I would really have to think about it, but the one who really does stick out is Roger Craig, for sure.
Okay. All right. Jizzle from the West Coast. What's up, bro? Do you have at least five?
So I got Merton Hanks, Roger Craig, and John Taylor. Like so those are the ones that's glaring for me. And then like you can go to some other ones, but mainly I wanted to just talk about how Frank Gore deserves to be in, because when you look at the running back position, it's a position of attrition. These guys, the longevity of their career is only like 3 years. And so if you look at it with that aspect, the guy that has the longevity that Gore has, granted it wasn't all with our team, we would have loved to get him a ring at least before he departed from this team. But the longevity he's had, he's went to the Dolphins, to the Colts, to all these teams, like, you know what I mean, and put in work and still almost had that 1,200 scrimmage every year. It's been documented. This guy deserves to be in. And so for people that like, and I saw him doing on Twitter, like trying to be like, hey, well, he don't have a Hall of Fame resume. It's just like clickbait type stuff to me, to be honest, because I believe they want to bring the content to their thing. Because if you say something nowadays, it's the Grant Con, Skip Bayless era. If you say something nowadays controversial, hey, all publicity is great publicity, even if it's negative publicity. So if anybody saying negative stuff, that still draws to your page, to your content, and people have figured that out now. You know what I mean? I just wish that we'd be more united as a base, where we all just come to collectively and we talk and real Niners ball and not doing it for ulterior motive for content. Because we're all trying to, we all love this team and we all have things we can do that too. If we wanted to start to show off, even though we had a good banter, we could have started this off with something really controversial that's stupid, but
Yeah.
hey, it's stupid for a reason.
Right. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
49. What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? For those that are watching, my big brother, his name is Troy, and the reason why we call him 49 because his birthday was Saturday. He turned 49. So tonight we don't call him Troy. We call him 49.
49.
Yeah. So what's up, 49?
What's up? I'm gonna go with Brent Jones and Patrick Willis. Love me some Patrick Willis, man.
There we go, Troy. That's my boy Troy right there, though.
Man. And then John Taylor for real.
That's 3.
What is this? Jesse is it Sapolo? Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sapolo, whatever.
I think Jesse Sapolo made the Hall of Fame though.
I thought
Did he? Not yet.
I don't think so either.
He needs to. He was a beast.
Well, you need to.
For all the old school out there, right?
Yeah.
That's my list right there. That's a pretty decent list.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's 4.
I think that's 4, yeah.
Prez, my brother from another mother. What's going on, bro?
Mine would have been Patrick. That would have been mine.
Patrick Willis? Patrick Willis?
Yeah, that would have been who I would have said. That's about the only one I can really.
Okay. All right. So listen, I'm gonna give you my 5, and what Jizzle and Troy have brought up one that I didn't even think of, man. And I feel bad that I ain't think of him, but I'm not going to mention him though. But my 5 is Roger Craig. Like my brother Prez said, Frank Gore, obviously, Brent Jones, and Tom Rathman.
Oh man, yes.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Exactly. You understand? So when I thought about that, I'm like, yo, these guys, they've been great contributors, man, to the organization, man, to the NFL and to the league, man. So I was just like, wow. And I just thought it'd be a great topic to talk about because we as faithful fans, we have those questions in our mind, like why this player or why that player is not in the Hall of Fame, especially those that have championship rings and also stats to at least get them in there. So with that said, I want to share something with this faithful huddle of ours. Please be patient with me.
Vernon Davis too. I just remember that name.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a Hall of Fame resume, but I love him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Can y'all see that?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. First lady of the faithful, the faithful huddle. Would you like to read that for us?
Sure. This is Alex Smith on Instagram. Right. Hands down, one of the greatest honors of my career was getting to share the backfield with Frank Gore for so many years. The greatest teammate and competitor. The definition of tough. One of the best to ever do it. Congratulations, brother.
Man, listen.
Love that.
When I seen this and I read this, I said, man, listen, it ain't no reason why this man is not in the Hall of Fame. No reason, man. He's been
He
with
should be. He's
right.
third behind Emmett Smith and Walter Payton. Should be.
Exactly. With a total of 16,000 yards. He was with the 49ers for 10 years. 10 years. 10 years. And
That's
I
a
think,
long time, man.
yeah, 10
He has the
years.
longest streak. He has the longest streak of 1,200 yard scrimmage in the ever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man,
Oh,
first ballot.
I was gonna bring up those stacks. Please bear with me. I was gonna bring up those stats. I'm telling you, man. But just reading what Alex Smith, what he had to say, I was just like, wow, man. You know, stuff like words like this. You know, you want to take it to heart because it means something. You know, especially to Alex Smith. So with that said, I'm going to remove that. I'm going to share something that was also very sentimental from another great player that is dear to one of Frank Gore's teammates.
Staley.
Yes, sir. I'm going to read this myself. Joe Staley has said, everyone knows how much the man Frank Gore had on my career. Not only was he one of the greatest running backs to play in the NFL, but an amazing leader and friend. I got to say that again. Amazing leader and friend. He paid it forward for so many in the game and taught countless athletes taught countless athletes what it meant to be a pro. Here's to retirement, Frankie. Listen, this is great words from a great teammate and great friend. You know, so I just wanted to share this with you, my faithful Huddle, and also to the faithful that are watching. You know, these players mean something to one another, and we will never know. And words like this, based on what Alex Smith has said, and what Joe Staley has mentioned in this photo, and probably other athletes that we don't know about that has their own personal relationship with Frank Gore. And one thing I could say about Frank Gore, like I always say about Steve Young and Jerry Rice, Frank Gore, he's like the ambassador of the 49ers. Like I like wherever I see him in a photo, he's wearing like a 49er
Yes.
apparel.
Yeah.
Or he's mentioning something out of his mouth about the 49ers. So, you know, I just wanted to pay homage and love and respect to Frank the Tank Gore, because I really respect that man as a person, although we don't know him as a person, but you know, based on what they give us through Twitter or Instagram, you know, I really respect him as a human being, and like Joe Staley said, as a leader and as a friend. You know, so I just wanted to express that. Let me see.
You know, like basically when we get caught up with the whole like following people like through a dynasty, and once we are a dynasty, we should have more rings, but we're a dynasty. And like when I looking through that in the hierarchy,
So Paul,
I believe that I put Frank Gore over Joe Montana as a lifelong Niner, like a person that they 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 red and gold to the dead and cold. How I am.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like they identify, like you know what I mean. Frank Gore is all the way activated with this Niner gang mentality. You know what I mean? He's with us for the whole duration. He wants to work with us in the front office. It shows where he's at. You know what I mean? As far as like, you know, He's actually been traded off this team and been to other teams and everything. But when you know how good it is to be a Niner, it's nothing finer in this world.
That's right.
I agree
That's
with
right. Yeah, his heart is always with the Niners, no matter who he plays for, where he plays at. He's always like, "Come on,
And
Niners,
that's
get
why I
that
don't rock
win."
with him. That's why I
You
get
know?
in any argument when anybody say he should be in the Hall of Fame, and I got energy for that. Like that's because
Yep.
this is the foundation we built together as 49er fans. We have each other's back. Even if we
Yes.
argue and disagree, we love each other at the end of the day, and we'll fight for each other.
Right. You know what I also want to magnify also, I want to share this with you. I got a couple of things I want to share with you and also to the faithful that are watching that we should not take lightly. Bear with me.
Yeah.
This is this is not it. Pardon me. However, this is what we was talking about earlier. I'm going to read this. Frank Gore tells at San Francisco Niners in regards to Brad. Shout out to Brad podcast that he plans to sign a one-day contract with the 49ers and retire from the NFL. Gore spent his first 10 seasons with the Niners, racking up 11,073 rushing yards and 75 total touchdowns. Amazing.
Gee, that's a lot, man.
Wow.
That's
You know
numbers
what I'm
there.
gonna say about Frank Gore is why I identify with him a lot too. It's like, man, when there's adversity on you, it shows you who you really are as a person. This guy tore his ACL twice. He had to be out. Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis at Miami just to keep his status there. Then he comes to the league and he just wrecks shop and becomes who he's become today. Just the fact that we're arguing about this, man, and that shows you what you can do when you believe in yourself and you put God first. You know, at the end of the day, this
No
man
doubt.
believed in this stuff.
No
And
doubt.
like, and he had no reason to believe in himself. He had the faith of a mustard seed that he
Right.
can be not only a Pro Bowl running back, but we're talking about Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Yes.
Now,
That's right.
I
Love
have
that, man.
something that I have things in order, but being that you had said that, it's another one that I want to bring to light that David Lombardi had mentioned. That, let me see. Pardon me, family. I believe this is it. Yes, this is it right here. Prez, can you see that, Prez? Can you read that for us? This means a lot, and I think the faithful need to know this. If they don't know, this is before Frank had came into the league.
Yeah. This is what Jizzle was just referring to. Frank Gore
And
overcame.
Prince could feel this before you read it, Prince. You could feel this, bro. This is what our boy Clay is doing right now, bro. He had a ACL tear on one knee and then an Achilles tear on opposite Achilles foot.
Right.
Yeah, no, you absolutely 1,000% right.
Right.
Frank Gore overcame 2 devastating ACL tears on the same knee before even reaching the pros to amass 3,700 carries, 16,000 yards, number 3 all-time in the NFL. Among those who understand how miraculous of an athletic feat that is, there's no legit argument that Gore isn't a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, to the T. There's not even any deterrent or stat that proves he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
It's crazy. But when you start to name, it's weird, man, because when you start to name like all the players that y'all named that weren't there, then I didn't see a lot of their careers. It's just like, why is this a 49er theme?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's right.
Right.
Thank you, man.
Then we had that discussion many years ago, like, yo, do the NFL?
Yes.
We had it 2 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
I ain't been around like as long as y'all, man. But there is an absolute East Coast bias.
Right.
Thank you.
It's where the media where the media relies.
Yes.
When
Yeah.
when you start to compare us to the Cowboys, it's like, I don't want to sound a conspiracy, but it's like there's a lot going on, and it's just like go back into it. But it's just how, like we talked 2 weeks ago, Jimmy was the most highly touted backup in the league when he was behind Tom Brady. As soon as he comes to the 49ers, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this dude's not legit when he's
no, but we did expose him though, bro. Like we put him in situations where he had to win and do stuff, and then like it's like that little meme where he's poking the stick saying, "Hey, do something," and it became him. And so we are our own worst enemy, and like be honest with you, bro. Like I'll keep it real with y'all, bro. I used to pay for Jimmy G, bro, like super duper tough because I had season tickets, and I would tell you when he came there for those 5 games, he changed the whole landscape, the culture, bro. And I will tell you, be the first to tell you that Jimmy G is not today's Jimmy G. Like Fat Joe said, yesterday's price is not today's price, brother. So I'm speaking with you on facts today versus facts from yesterday. But yesterday's facts don't matter. So I only speak with you in today's facts. And today's fact is Jimmy G is trash. So like, let me just spit for a second though here. But I will say this at this time: if he never tore his ACL, if he knew to get out of bounds, and he had the foresight to know that, we're probably having a whole different conversation here. He might be our savior. We'd already have a Super Bowl 2019. We're talking whole different thing. But only to talk to you in the here and now and the here going forward. And the here going forward is Jimmy G is not it. Matter of fact, I don't see him holding down a starting job ever again. And we had to carry him these last year and a half or so. We had to carry this man. And I'm being honest, if Kaepernick never did his stand or whatever, he would have never had that lease that Jimmy G had.
Hey, so because I want to go back for the Kaepernick part, because I thought Kaepernick started to kneel after he lost his starter's spot.
No. He did that before, player, and then he still beat out Blaine Gabbert.
Okay.
That was before.
To go back to Jimmy, the only thing I'll say about Jimmy, because we ain't gonna go back into it, I think the biggest issue is that they gave him that contract. I think that's something that people don't talk about. Literally, he
had to though.
No, you didn't have to because he had another year.
We had no viable replacement at the time. You were forced into your circumstances, bro. We had no viable. We had Nick Mullins and we had CJ Beathard, bro.
No, I'm not saying.
Hold on. I'm explaining to you, bro. Like seriously. So if you don't have a viable quarterback option behind that guy, you're at the mercy of whatever contract he's up for.
Yeah, because that's where he was valued.
He had another year. We didn't have to give him a contract. He had another year. That wasn't the end of his contract.
No, we did not. We had to. We had to. At that time, we didn't have another year. We had to extend.
No, his contract wasn't over. He had another full year.
No, because we got him from the Patriots. We used his last year of that rookie deal, and then we had to extend him after that magical season.
Yeah, we had to.
This happened. He tore his ACL. I promise you. I could dig it up, facts up for you, bro. I promise you. This is how it happened.
No, but after his ACL was the second season, right? After the 6 games.
But we had to pay him though. But even if you get hurt, it doesn't matter, bro. That's another year of accrued service time in the contract.
Yeah,
right.
So he did his year of accrued time. Doesn't matter if you get hurt; it's a year of accrued time.
No, exactly.
You can know that from with D Ford stuff, and that's why we had to keep restructuring because we owe this guy this. Doesn't matter if he never played or even came to the training facility. You owe that guy that money on that contract. But neither here or there. Like you guys think I just hate Jimmy G like out of nowhere, bro? It's just like, bro, you guys may have more time to try to see another Super Bowl than I do, and all that matters to me is winning Super Bowls, bro. And like I know he's not it, and I want to see another Super Bowl in my lifetime, and I hope that's not asking too much. But And like
my question to that is, how is that a realistic expectation? How is that used against
for
him?
me to see another Super Bowl in my lifetime?
No. But that's what a lot of the 49er fans say, and that's not realistic because
It
most
is realistic. We were winning Super Bowls before you were born, brother. Like I was watching Steve Young and Joe Montana. I can tell you it's realistic, bro. You just gotta like adapt to the new age.
I'm not saying for the fans. I'm saying take the fans out of it. Fans out of it. Most quarterbacks are never going to win a Super Bowl, so that's not a realistic gauge in my opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. It's not a realistic, in my opinion, to base somebody off Super Bowls because there's a lot of dudes that are in the Hall of Fame that are quarterbacks that never won a Super Bowl, never went to a Super Bowl. So It's like how, and especially, and this is my problem when I come back to this fan base, it's like, bro, 25 years.
Yeah. I'll explain the fan base to you, Prez, bro. A lot of this fan base is used to. We grew up watching Super Bowls. So hold on. So we may be a little bit spoiled, bro. And you ain't been spoiled like that. So you be like, why y'all wanting something that never happened in my life? So you gonna be confused a little bit. But I watched Joe Montana. I don't remember a lot of. I wasn't like that much engaged in that, to be honest. But all the Steve Young. Man, that Super Bowl, bro, it cinched it for me, bro.
It was perfection. That's what it was.
I feel like it was a part of. I told this story to the people on the podcast that was there, Mark and Troy. Y'all heard it. I felt like me and my boy, we were taking sips. We was young. We wasn't even old enough to drink, but we kept taking a sip every time the Niners scored, and we felt like we was a part of that win. And that back at that time, we used to make big moves like the Rams are doing now. We were the ones that made the big moves, getting Dion, getting Paul Bailey, getting Ken Newton. Like those. So we are a little bit spoiled. We are. So you're looking at the fan base. I'm sorry, I'm gonna wrap it up. But you're looking at the fan base and be like, whoa, why are y'all like this? Because we saw something different. We saw great quarterback, elite quarterback play. We saw us win the Super Bowl, and we've been to the top of the mountaintop. And so ain't no telling me we can't climb that mountain once again.
No, 100%. But 100%. All I'm saying is that if you were to walk into a job right now and say, "Oh man, 9 years ago I was the man," they don't care. It doesn't matter what you did 9 years ago. And when I'm using it as a comparison, it's like this team has been really bad for 20 of the last 25 years. Really bad. Like not even just mediocre. We're talking about one of the worst teams in professional sports for a long time. So
we wasn't that bad during Harbaugh years. We wasn't that.
That's the five I'm talking about. That's the five because you had the 4 years and we've had two, and we had a little bit of success early. So I should say 7 or 8 last. So about 18 years. And it's like I get it. I completely get it. But once again, then by that mentality, we put ourselves in the same boat as the Cowboys fans. You put yourself in the same boat as the Los Angeles Lakers fans. It's that whole, this is not the reality of the situation of where, in my opinion, of where the team lies and also where they went through. Like, yeah, those years were great, but the franchise paid for that, getting out of that hell from DeBartolo. They paid for that coming out of that year with DeBartolo, just like we had those Harbaugh years, and then we paid for it because everybody left. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of things that people didn't like Harbaugh that left this team because they did not like Harbaugh. We saw a lot of ex-players, Hall of Fame players, some of the best players, come out and start talking about Cap, about who he was inside that locker room. Never engaged, never was taking things. So it's just like, I don't, to me, and it is, I get it when y'all come from all those wins and everything like that. I totally get it. But the fact is that if we're going to, I guess not the fact, but my opinion, if that's going to be the thing, it's like we also have to talk about how bad this team has been since then.
I agree.
Yeah. Yes. It's where I'm getting at.
I agree.
Let me chime in right quick before I sign off. As far as, the whole Jimmy thing, the contract that they gave him, if you think about it, compared to what these boys are getting now, they stole money because you paying the top boys. Now Aaron Rodgers,
100%.
fitted.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So they, as far as that go, the contract at the time, he was the highest paid. But that was the bottom floor for what have happened going forward, right? So, and then the way they structure the contract, now they're in a position where they could get off of the books without being on the hook for all of the money that some of these other teams are going to be on the hook for dealing with these quarterbacks down the line.
Thanks.
So at the time, and how it's playing out now, it is all of the contracts that they do is going to benefit them anyway because of what they're trying to accomplish. And that's not a bad thing.
Right.
As far as like the Hall of Fame goes, to me, a lot of who gets in and who don't get in, and when they get in, is a lot of politics too. Just in terms of, let's say Peyton Manning versus this person. Well, we know Peyton Manning going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer versus somebody else. Now, in my opinion, Frank Gore should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. You third all-time leading rusher in the history of football. There's no way that you should not get in 5 years from now. If you don't be a first ballot Hall of Famer, we know there's a conspiracy. Why not would you get into the Hall of Fame? You third all time behind Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton.
Facts.
And you pass Barry Sanders, who, if he would have kept playing, he probably would be the all-time leading rusher because he was that damn good.
Yes, he was.
So if you're the third all-time leading rusher in the history of football, there's no way that you're not a first ballot Hall of Famer. So God spare, we all live in 5 years from now, and we waiting for him to get into the Hall of Fame, and he don't get in on the first ballot. We should go riot the Hall of Fame because there's no way that he should be in there, right?
Fact.
And then just to before I get off, just to jump on what Jizzle was saying. See, the reason why any 49er quarterback is always going to be under the scrutiny, and Trey gonna get it too, in a sense, is because of the standard that was set.
Exactly.
You're talking about Joe Montana. You're talking about Steve Young, 2 Hall of Famers. We could kind of look at Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Anybody that follows them is always going to be measured by them because of what they did on the field. They were great players on the field. Well, Aaron Rodgers still playing, and he's still a great player.
And you can even look at it from Jeff Garcia, like Prez brought up too.
And that's what I'm about to say.
And Steve Young played with Terrell Owens, and so Terrell Owens was still holding Jeff Garcia to that same standard. Hey, Steve Young was just holding it down. He threw that ball to me. He had faith in me. I had dropped every ball. He had faith to just throw it up the seam to me, and we won that game. So I'm holding you to a different standard, and they got off in a bad thing where, and I know Terrell Owens would look back at it and be like, man, I did some things wrong too by like just airing our dirty laundry out in the open like that. But he was
going to see a credit, following Steve Young was going to be hard for anybody, but you give him his props. He made Pro Bowls. He was a great player. He was similar, Bill Walsh. The genius of Bill Walsh was that he saw the talent there and gave him the opportunity to even come in to be the quarterback. So, and even Jeff Garcia admitted it was pressure following Joe Montana, following Steve Young. So when Jeff Garcia leaves, then the team goes to trash because they don't draft well. The whole, front office is a mess. They don't hire the right coaches. Then they eventually get to Harbaugh. But then you had the chance to take Aaron Rodgers, but you took Alex Smith. But we ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that in the last, from the last Super Bowl, we know that outside of them getting to the Super Bowl and that run they had with Harbaugh, and then a similar run they've had with Shanahan, the team have been trashed because they made the wrong decisions. And I must say one more thing before I get off. To what Jizzle was saying, you see the Rams going for broke. You see these teams going for broke, but you got to realize the era that the Bartolo was in, there was no salary cap. He outspent everybody.
Right.
He outspent everybody. See, he built the organization to the level of they were so good that all of the players in the league wanted to
play for them.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So that's why I'm like that. It's like that, and going with more to that. It's like So even if we establish there wasn't a salary cap, that's even more to it. It's like it's a whole nother game. There's way more parameters. To win a ring in the NFL is the hardest thing to do in sports. It would appear, in my opinion, from looking at it in. And so it's just like there's just way more that goes into it than just getting a ring. Like that's not. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, but we gotta also remember this, yo. We want to win. We ain't gonna win forever and all the time. I just think that during that drought of us losing, maybe I can't speak for everyone or maybe some. I just think the effort wasn't there, like how it was in the 80s and the 90s.
Are you talking about past Harbaugh?
Before Harbaugh.
Okay, before Harbaugh. Okay.
Can I say something real quick on Harbaugh? I think Harbaugh got really just like a bad rep off of. Let me just say this: he would have won that year where Kyle Williams fumbled 3 times. You know, we never really talk about that enough. That was over. We go there and play the Patriots without a Gronkowski that year, and they were in disarray, and we smacked them, bro. Like that's not up for debate. But we forget about that because Kyle Williams, a person that was not supposed to be the kick returner, but Ted Ginn had just got hurt previously in the previous game. And that we didn't know that was going to be the reason that was going to stop that team from winning the Super Bowl. But that team was that defense was just as devastating as the 2019 year. Matter of fact, when we were going through the 2019 year, when I thought we were going to win the Super Bowl, I was telling everybody the team that team reminded me of the most was that team, that Harbaugh team, where we played the NFC. We just happened to play the Giants, who were in many aspects similar to us this year. They had to win as a wild card 3 times because they were on the road for all those games. And they were just a team that barely got in there, 8-8 at that time. You only played 16 games. And they just were a team that rallied around each other like, hey, we're going to go on the road, and all we got is each other in this locker room. We're not going to have no, adversity between us because between us, we're the ones going to handle it between the lines. And they did that. And, it took 3 fumbles from Kyle Williams, 2 that recovered by the opposite team. And it just, man, that's the loss that hurts me the most, man.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you guys. I won't lie to you guys. And I keep my composure all the time. I threw a cologne bottle through a wall. No, I did.
I feel you, man.
I did. What made me really check myself on that? I've never done it like that again because I did it in front of my young son, and he got scared. He started crying, and then I really started to realize, I love this team. I live and die by this team. Yes. I'm not on the payroll. I can't start stuff like that. And that's what. But that was a game I was not expecting for because actually I was supposed to make a long story short, I was supposed to go watch it at my own house, but my baby mama she said, well, you can kill 2 birds with a stone and watch it at my mom's house and help them move because they were moving at the time. And I was like, all right, okay, what's the worst that happen? I'll help them move, and I'm still watching the game. Right. I didn't know that was going to happen, guys. I didn't know that was going to happen.
That's painful there. That game was freaking painful.
Now, I'm going to piggyback off something you said, Jizzle. And a lot of I'm going to say about Harbaugh, I think if they wouldn't have had some of the behind the scenes stuff that was going on, if he would have been able to stay, I think they probably could have got over the hump. I think the worst thing they did was just making him lame duck coach. And then when he left, all of the players that, was playing for him and the way they had built up the team, they wind up jumping ship and, that
retiring.
Right? You know what I mean?
Retiring.
Exactly.
So retired. Patrick Willis retired. We lost 3 other guys that just said, I'm out of here.
Yeah. So it's like, because, they saw the ship was sinking, and it make no sense to stay on the ship. If it's sinking, you might as well just get off, right? So that, that just, we know what happened after that, unfortunately,
Listen.
But the really thing that really stopped the 49er dynasty from really flourishing and going forward was the salary cap.
Yes.
The salary cap was put into place to prevent the 49ers from winning.
Big
Eddie
facts.
DeBartolo had got the team to such a level that all of the man, you know that we could have had Reggie White. We were this close
Hey, preach to these
to
youngsters
having
one time,
Reggie.
bro. Keep spitting to these youngsters, bro. We gotta show them the light, bro. Like
Look,
for real.
trust what I'm prayers. I know you're the youngest, and bro, there was a time where we had a chance when Reggie White became a free agent after leaving Philly. He was trying to decide where he was going to go. Now all of the teams is clamoring to get him, but it really came down to San Francisco and Green Bay.
Yep.
And he
That's
chose
right.
Green Bay because of Mike Holmgren, who come from San Francisco.
Right.
Yep.
What people don't realize is the influence that Bill Walsh had in the coaching tree,
Yep.
but just overall, the 49ers organization is all of the organizations that you see, the New Englands of the world, and all of these franchises that have come forward in this era that we are in now. The 49ers is the model organization for this era.
I'm
How
gonna take
to
it a
win
step
championships.
further. Like that West Coast offense,
That's right.
every variation besides
Yeah,
like
all
the
of that
air raid and
revolutionized the game.
spread is
Right.
is Godfather off a variation of that West Coast. Even some
Exactly.
of the
Andrew Reid,
terminology.
all of these coaches come from that tree.
Yeah.
Reed,
Come from
yes.
the Holmgren tree,
Andy
come from the
Reid,
Bill Walsh tree. All of
Walsh.
these guys come
like
from that
so
tree.
many of them
Exactly.
guys. Even
Let me-
Shanahan, they're West Coast. Both of the Shanahans are West Coast orientated. It
Exactly.
all came.
All of them
His
come from
dad
that
worked
tree.
for the Niners.
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this now that we're on this. Are we going through that again now with Shanahan? Because it would definitely appear, based off all the coaches that are being picked, the head coaches that are coming out, would y'all take the, I know we ain't won a ring, but take the ring out of it. Is it the same situation now?
No, I'll say no.
Changes.
I'll tell you why. Because now we're getting compensation. You don't get compensation. Back in the day, you didn't get compensation for losing
You need
coaches. Now we're
compensation,
getting
that's true.
compensation
Right.
picks, compensatory picks.
No, I'm meaning as far as I'm meaning not anything other than the impact that Walsh had on the entire league. Is Shanahan in the beginning
He's
stage?
up there. He's up there. He's up there. Definitely.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna jump off.
Okay.
His impact is similar to Bill Walsh in terms of the philosophy, but Shanahan in this era is really going to the positionless football.
Right.
Finding
Yes.
these guys who can do multiple things,
Debo.
and use multiple
Creating a
skills.
Debo.
Exactly. Yeah, Debo
right.
is an example of that, right? So that's why you don't see Jay York. Come on, man. Anybody, whether you know football or not, know if you ain't up to snuff to coach.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Facts.
So let's just be real with that, right? You know that Jay York know where he come from as far as Mike Shanahan. So it was never a question of can he do it. It's let's give him the space to become what we hope he's going to become, which is Bill Walsh for this modern era of football because of what he knows offensively. Now, they have had 6 years. They got extended. They got to 2 NFC championship games,
And
1
a
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
So
I
Jed
just want to say one
knows.
quick thing, bro. The credit that y'all giving to Jimmy G is the credit I'm giving to Kyle Shanahan. Because his resume is verified already.
But now
Before
what's
Jimmy
going to
G,
happen?
he was getting the Super Bowls before Jimmy G. He was making other quarterbacks look better before Jimmy G.
And
this shit's verified.
And this is what Jed York realizes now, that okay, you could do this. You did it with Matt Ryan. You got it. You got us there with Jimmy G. Now you pick your picked your hand. You done handpicked your own quarterback to take us to the place where we all want to see, which is us hoisting that trophy up.
Yeah.
So now there's no more excuses for Kyle not to be able to come through, which I think we all believe he's going to come through. We have an expectation that, you know what, Trey's gonna get us over the hump where Jimmy couldn't get us over the hump.
And I
So
totally
now
agree. I think
we just gotta
one
let
more
it
year, Jimmy G would get Kyle Shanahan fired though.
exactly. So now we just have to, as patiently as we can be, let Trey play and
So-
let him evolve in the offense and get us to the point to where we want to see that trophy hoisted up.
Let me ask
So-
you this. Let me ask you this. Because that's actually what I was gonna, now that we were talking about Shanahan, that was gonna be my next point. Because when you say one more year of, let's say it was one more year of Jimmy and he went to the playoffs and lost again, what's the basis of firing Kyle Shanahan? There's no basis in firing Kyle Shanahan, in my opinion.
Because at the end of the day, bro, you can't keep just winning. Eventually, they're gonna want. I saw so many good coaches get fired and they kept winning, like Andy Reid, even like
Yeah, I agree with that.
so many coaches, bro. To be honest with you, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, man, we got to get something out of it. We're paying you this contract because at the end of the day, bro, and that's why it's a not for long. That's what the NFL stands for, not for long, bro. If you're not,
you're right with Andy
getting
Reid.
Super Bowls,
I mean,
yeah, go ahead, Jess.
you're right with Andy Reid. Like the Eagles went to so many NFC championship games and everything, and then after, he just wasn't getting over that hump, and that was it.
Let me say this. Prez, I agree with you. I don't think either. I don't think Kyle Shanahan, I don't think he would have got fired. I know P. Ward was saying that, and just you were saying also if they go again with Jimmy and have him start and they come up short, I don't think Kyle is going anywhere. This is just my humble opinion.
Who's going to replace him?
I agree with you.
Yo, exactly, Prez. Yo, listen, man. We know that Kyle, we know that Kyle Shanahan, he's a wizard when it comes to his playbook. So I don't think he's going anywhere. Just like when we was 3-5, even our fan base was calling for Kyle Shanahan head to get fired. So
it's crazy.
Exactly. So I mean, we're here to agree or disagree. I don't think Kyle will be going anywhere. You understand? But with that said, P. Warrior is about to jump off in a few minutes.
Yeah. One more comment, and I'm gonna jump off.
Hold that thought. Now this Jess is about to jump off too. P. Warrior, I'm gonna let you say something. If you just have a couple more minutes, I'm gonna do a trivia.
Yeah, I got you.
If you can stay.
Okay. I got you.
What's up? What's up, P. Warrior? Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, so no, because you got to realize that Jay York knows that if I'm patient, eventually my patience is going to pay off.
Right.
I'm not going back to Tom Sula, which we know that was a disaster.
Right.
I'm not going back to Chip Kelly because I know that was a disaster. And even what Jess said, and she made a great point. Okay, Andrew Reid got to one Super Bowl and like 3 or 4 NFC straight championship games, however many it was in that era, and they let him go. But Philly regrets it even now.
100,000%. In a horrible.
So
horrible
why would we, go ahead and get rid of Kyle and he go somewhere else and win, and then we stuck back to those other days?
Exactly.
Hey, bro, so, every ownership gets impatient too. Like every ownership that likes to win, like the Niners.
Jay York ain't gonna get impatient because he already knows
he's from the Eddie DeBartolo. Eddie DeBartolo, he's rated to those dudes, and they in his head, like they're gonna be like, bro, you gotta get us a Super Bowl.
Let me ask y'all too this. With that being said, was Eddie DeBartolo's staff getting picked and taken and taken every single year though? That's what Shanahan had to do.
Because it was a different era.
Yeah,
most of the coaches at that era, most of those teams and coaches stayed together for years and years and years. That's why the great teams could always refine and keep refining and keep refining and keep getting better and keep getting better. So it is a different era. But
to be honest, everything was stacked in the Niners' favor in that time. We're living in a whole different time. We could argue about it.
Yeah, it's a different era.
It's a whole different era.
So just like this is a whole different era right here. So listen.
Oh, yeah, definitely is a different
era. God bless you, man. I thank you for your time. I know you gotta go. Niners Jess, our first lady. I know you gotta go. But before you go, I want to put out this question, this trivia question. I have 3 for us, but being that y'all gotta leave, I'm gonna give you this one. Okay, so let me read this for y'all. Before winning on the catch, how many times did the Niners turn the ball over to the Cowboys in their January 10th, 1982 NFC playoff?
Hey, can I go first?
No.
Never.
Jizzle, relax, bro. I'm gonna go with 49. What's up, 49? What's up?
What's up? I'm gonna say 3.
3? That's your final answer?
It is.
Okay. Prez, my brother from another. What you got, bro?
4.
4? That's your final answer, bro?
Yes, sir.
Okay. P. Warren, my brother. What you got?
I think it's 5.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's the first number came in my head was 5.
Okay. Okay. First lady, Niners Jess. What you think? What you got for us?
I'm gonna go 3. Final answer.
You got 3. Okay. Okay, Jizzle, what's up, Mr. West Coast? What's up, bro?
Hey, Treyway, and that's for this year. Treyway, I'm riding with Trey till I die, bro. Trey Day, bro.
Okay,
a whole lot of gang shit though.
Okay, so 49 and P Warrior and Jess. No. I'm sorry. 49 Prez and Jess. No. I'm sorry. 49 Jess right. And Jizzle said 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. P Warrior, you said 5. Prez, you said 4. You said 4, right? Okay. I love you all, but you're all are wrong. Okay. Y'all are wrong. The closest to the answer is P Warrior. The 49ers had 6 turnovers.
Dang.
Oh man, something told me to say 6 because I watched the game. I got it off. I got it off my phone. Oh.
I was like, Dad, we had 6 turnovers.
6, man.
Yeah, man. You know, and I'm thinking about it now. Something told me to say 6 because I watched the game not a while back.
But you know what though? I was 3 years old at that time, and so
I was 8. So
I made a good guess at it, bro. Yeah, that was one Super Bowl I wish I could have been a part of, and like really been. You know, it's the one that we were most known for. It's like, man, I wish I was a little bit sharper at 3, bro. I wish I was hopping out the crib, like, bro, like, you know.
It's all right. You just watch NFL films. That's all.
Yeah.
Beginning of the dynasty, right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Because everybody was on the Cowboys, man. They were like unstoppable Dallas, this and that, blah blah blah.
Exactly.
I don't even remember nothing in that game. I'll be honest with you. I was 3 years old, man. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't in my head wasn't in the game. That's on me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You good now though, man. You're all in now.
Yeah.
Just all in now.
Exactly.
So P Ward, we love you, man.
Love you.
Appreciate y'all, fam.
We appreciate your availability, your support, your love, your knowledge, your patience, your understanding. Bro, you know I love you, man.
Yes, sir. All day.
Thank you. Tell Ben Good I said what up. We got to get him up here, man.
Yeah, no, I'm I was taking care of family business with him before I got back on. But no, I'm gonna let him know. So we could do like a crossover show or something.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
And let him jump in and and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna holler at him and so he could get in and chop it up with us and stuff like that. So I'm gonna definitely let him know. So y'all have a blessed night. Love y'all. Godspeed.
Thank you.
I'll be back with y'all on next week. And I hit you tomorrow, Mark. I hit you in the morning.
No doubt, bro.
All right, bro.
All right. God bless.
All right. Love y'all.
Bless you too, G.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So on that note, our first lady, I know you got to go. I know you're going to probably
coming on with us, Jess, man.
Thank you, Jess.
So good. And actually, I think you have the best voice out of all of us for podcasting, to be honest with you.
What's that?
I honestly think you have the best voice for this podcasting thing out of all of us, I would say.
Well, thank you.
Your voice is just made for just talking Niners.
Yeah,
There you go.
I agree.
Now cue my red face.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna blush. So thank you.
No doubt, no doubt.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
All right,
See you
Jeff.
next week. Go Niners.
Yeah. Go Niners. Yes.
All right. Cool. Yeah, man. So, yeah, on that note, listen, back to the topic, right? I got some more material that I came across in regards to our topic of the show. Like what are the requirements? And they have a list of requirements for players to make the Hall of Fame.
Mm.
And I'm about to pull it up so y'all can check it out. And before I pull it up, big bro, 49, I want you to read it, okay?
All right, you got it. You got it.
Let me pull
Man,
this.
I'm kind of jealous of Troy though. Like, I can wait. Like, yeah, he's got that full 9 status, bro. Like,
Yeah, 49, right?
Hey,
right?
man, that's
I
a.
can wait, but damn, how long I gotta wait? No,
You'll get there. You'll get there, man. And then you don't want to leave it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't want to be 50. I'm like, I'm good with this 49 status.
Man, bro, if we could pause you right here, bro, I'd pay whatever money to pause it right here because
For real.
49 is a good number, bro. Like, honestly,
Real, man.
I wouldn't wear it as a football jersey. That I would never rock that number, but like as a number in general, it's a great.
As in, yep.
So y'all can see that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Marshall Falk, it looks like, right?
Huh?
Looks like Marshall Falk at the podium.
It is.
Right. Y'all see the title though. What are the trademarks?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what I gotta do, I gotta scroll. I can't really see too much on my end because I gotta control this.
Okay.
So 49.
Yes.
You can start reading it, and I'm just gonna go by what you're saying so I can keep scrolling. You can see that, right?
I can see it. Yeah. You want me to go from the top?
Where it says the words.
Okay. All right, here we go. The words Hall of Fame and Hall of Fame caliber are thrown around a lot in the NFL. But just what do they actually mean? What defines a Hall of Famer? Well, as you might expect, a variety of things do. There isn't just one quality that makes a player worthy of the Hall of Fame. In fact, there are 4 qualities: peak, longevity, impact by position, and total value.
Yep.
Let's break down each of the 4 qualifications. Peak. In short, how good was a player during his prime? Was he Calvin Johnson hauling in 96 catches for 1,681 yards and 16 touchdowns? Or was he Anquan Bolden catching 102 passes for 1,402 yards and 7 touchdowns? This goes beyond stats, of course. Someone like Megatron is a focal point of his offense and demands constant attention from the defense. A guy like Wes Welker, on the other hand, is just one of many pieces in New England's offense and benefits from the players and scheme around him. Numbers never show all there is to see.
Exactly.
The era the performance comes in is also key. In 2012, 86 receptions for 1,570 yards is a great season. In 1986, when Jerry Rice did it, it was truly incredible. It's nearly impossible to compare stats from different decades.
Right.
Very true. To put it in simple terms, a Hall of Famer must have, at one time, been an elite player at his position. He had to have been someone teams feared. Yes.
I'm gonna give you guys an in-depth thing of like, and I didn't even know you guys. This is so many years ago when Frank Gore was a young player in this league, and Alex Smith was a rookie, and Norv Turner was our offensive coordinator. And we were wondering how this was going to work because, to be honest with you, a lot of their fan bases were against Alex Smith from the jump because they wanted Aaron Rodgers he went to Cal. It's a Bay Area team. And they were like, half the fan base was divided. It was like, bro, we should take Aaron Rodgers. And some people were like, okay, look how Alex Smith did under Urban Meyer under that offense and he just dominated the league.
Utah, right?
Yeah, Utah, yeah. So
Yes.
okay, stay with me real quick. So we draft Alex Smith, boom, right? And then North Turner's here. He's supposed to be this hot shot guy we just got from the Dallas Cowboys as the offensive coordinator to save us. And I'll tell you this, he did. Frank Gore ran for 1,600 yards in Alex Smith's rookie season. And at the end of that rookie season, everybody was like, bro, Niners made the right move. Yeah. But guess what happened at the end of that season? North Turner bounced. And then Alex Smith was having to learn another system. Yeah. And they would have been a whole different narrative because Alex Smith was getting off that rookie season. And so was Frank Gore. He ran for 1,600 yards and like 16 touchdowns.
But Jizzle, you know Alex Smith had to learn 4 different systems.
Playbooks in 4 different years, bro.
Exactly.
Yes.
4.
Brutal.
So if I'm going to pay for somebody, it's not going to be Jimmy G. It's going to be for Alex Smith, who never had a fair chance at being what he could be.
Successful, yeah.
If you want to look at a first-round pick of a guy that got a bad beat, it's Alex Smith. You don't have to look no further. And I'll pay for him to this day. I don't think Alex Smith was a bum. Matter of fact, everywhere he went, he started getting better. You know, when he went to the Chiefs, he went there and he was balling for them. But just happened they drafted Mahomes and they were trying to move him out at the time. Because, bro, to be honest with you, and I don't know if y'all ever heard me say this, but and I like Kaepernick. I'm a Kaepernick dog, bro, for sure. Like, me and Kaepernick is Gucci, but we might have went to Kaepernick too fast because Alex Smith that year, remember, he was flawless and he got hurt. He didn't lose his stuff off performance.
It was the injury.
And he's verified for winning big games the way you guys idolize Jimmy G for doing it. Alex Smith invented that. But the thing that separates Alex Smith from Jimmy G in my eyes, he had that athletic component. He was sneaky athletic. He was like a wolf in sheep clothing.
Yes.
He was in New Orleans, what did he do? He ran for 40 yards on their ass when they thought he was playing with the game, man.
Out of nowhere, man. He just take off, man. Yeah.
Alex Smith was like like if he was getting drafted right now, somebody would figure out a way to use Alex Smith and he'd be a top 10 quarterback in this era right now. And I'll go to the grave on that one. It's just Jimmy G. The reason I don't do it is because maybe one time he had the tools. He don't got the tools now. That the tools that get you ahead, like, you know what I mean? You would even bet on Carson Wentz over him. You know what I mean? And Carson Wentz is kind of like who I would compare Alex Smith to, but I think Alex Smith is a smarter Carson Wentz. If you put a smarter Carson Wentz into today's game, damage gets done.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy's in the wrong system, bro. I mean, you can't, in my opinion, you can't have Bill Belichick vouch for him to Robert Kraft in the middle of Tom Brady's career, and then Kraft choose Tom Brady over the coach, and then you get backed by the next biggest offensive mind in the NFL. I mean, those are the 2 biggest offensive minds. Those are the 2 of the best coaches in the NFL that are backing Jimmy. It's like the problem is, in my opinion, is that Kyle Shanahan regrets trading for Jimmy because they didn't assess his skill set for the offense that he wanted. I don't particularly think that was Kyle Shanahan's decision. I think John Lynch made the decision that brung Jimmy over.
I agree, Bryce.
Kyle is a very emotional coach, and he shows it on the sidelines. And we've watched it the entire career Jimmy's here. That has been a situation that has been the wrong marriage from the, you can't say very beginning, after the injury. So it's like there's 2 situations. There's before the injury and then there's after the injury. But then as soon as after the injury, the number 1 seed in the NFL, then another injury, and then right back in the NFC Championship game. So it's just like Jimmy G is not in the right system for him. And that's my biggest thing as far as what's being held against Jimmy is the contract and him not being in the right system because Shannon.
And you know what? I would agree with you, Prez, on that. But, like, what's the right system for Jimmy G, bro? He's a very limited quarterback. Like, tell me a good system for him. Tell me a good team. Ideally. No, hold on. And then I'm going to let you go. Ideally, if they don't have a quarterback, and they may have a quarterback there, like, there's nobody blocking him. What's the ideal system for Jimmy G? I'll wait.
Belichick's, bro.
Okay, but they just traded him. So they said he wasn't that valuable.
He didn't trade him. Robert Kraft traded him.
But hey, the Patriots organization traded him, brother. That doesn't matter.
You think
So go another team. Go another team because they traded him. Don't use him. No. They traded him. So that's like your job saying, hey, I'm letting you go so you can find a better opportunity. Really, they're not letting you go to find a better opportunity because that better opportunity would be keep you if you really was a better asset to them.
It's come out that Belichick said that he wanted Jimmy. He was ready to move on.
But hey, let's use another team though because they got rid of him. So use another team. Where would Jimmy G fit? No.
That's the only team he plays for. He spent.
Oh, that's the only team he could fit for?
That's the only team he's played for. He was there 4 years.
No, but what? No. Where his skill set could fit for anybody in the team. You could pick anybody. You could take the quarterback off their team right now and say Jimmy G would fit there better than their quarterback or whatever you want to say. Where would Jimmy G fit?
Belichick's offense is very only Belichick.
Only there, then. I got you. Only there.
Right. But I've always said that.
Why is he on our team, bro? And why are we caping for him?
What do you mean? Why do you?
No, because he's on our team right now, brother, and we got to get rid of him. Why are we caping for him?
Jizzle, that goes back to what Prez was saying, and I agree with him. I don't think Kyle wanted Jimmy. I think John Lynch wanted Jimmy.
They made a team decision because the most important guy is calling the plays. You have to be on board with it. Kyle
Lynch loves Jimmy.
I agree. But he had to say, hey, okay, I'm on. At least he had to be convinced to bring
exactly. And I agree. That's why I agree with Prez.
Okay.
I agree.
So it's on you now. You got convinced.
Right. You got convinced.
So you can't even say nothing and be like, oh, I got caught blindsided and I had to roll with a quarterback. At any time, you could have evacuated the thing. Matter of fact, you could have drafted Deshaun Watson or Mahomes, and then we wouldn't even have got Jimmy G.
But
Troy, come on, bro. I know you feel me.
Jimmy's
what? This goes back to what we all was saying. This is before the Jimmy injury.
Exactly. When he fit, but even with that, Jimmy's never been the same type of arm power as Kirk Cousins, RG3, or Matt Ryan. So even right there in the coaches that he's had, Jimmy's completely different than those people.
I'm going to throw another curveball to y'all, though. I will say this. Man, if Jimmy G was balling like how he did when we first got him, bro, I'll be caping right there with you, Prez. I'll be right there with you, bro. I thought he was going to change our stuff because he don't got the arm like those guys. But you know what he had? He had the improvisational skills to get out the pocket and do stuff. Like he did something against the Jacksonville Jaguars that were undefeated at the time. We rolled up the pocket and he did a little shovel pass for a touchdown.
Right.
Those type of things we never saw again.
Exactly.
You remember that, right?
Jimmy G traded for is not the Jimmy G that they ended up with.
Right. Like that dude said, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yo, Jizzle, Prez, hold that thought. Let Big Bro finish this off because I wanted us to understand what are the requirements that the players that played the game that needs to get in the Hall of Fame. And Troy, he read one of them, and that was peak. Now, excuse me, he's about to keep longevity. So let him finish this, and then we'll go forward based on what we were just talking about. All right.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, Troy.
Okay, here we go. All right. This one's longevity. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, this one's pretty simple. In order for an NFL player to make a Hall of Fame impact, he has to play for a long time. There are no Hall of Famers who played 5 seasons in the NFL. To be truly worthy of a Hall, a player has to play for at least a decade, though some leeway is given for position. Otherwise, a player simply won't have contributed enough over the course of his career. Running backs are the most notable exception. If a running back had to play a decade to make the Hall of Fame, almost none would make it. That's so true. That's an extraordinarily long career for running back, even by Hall of Fame standards.
Exactly.
Because they take the most punishment, you know.
Hold on, guys.
They take the most punishment. It's a position of attrition, and to me, my number one running back is not Emmitt Smith, it's Barry Sanders, because he chose to leave at the peak of his powers, and he would have broken all those records.
All of them.
I agree. Go ahead, Troy.
Okay. Impact by position. If entrance to the Hall of Fame was based on a quarterback's impact, few non-quarterbacks would make it. That simply isn't fair for the other players.
Right.
A truly great safety like Ed Reed deserves to make the Hall of Fame despite not having an elite quarterback influence. Reed may not have been as key to the Baltimore Ravens as Tom Brady has been to the Patriots, but that shouldn't bar the safety's entrance. So Hall of Fame standards can't be completely independent of position. A player should be recognized for excelling at his job, whether it's rushing the passer or catching the football. All right. Now we got total value.
That's the fourth one, guys.
The fourth one, total value. This is to an extent an accumulation of all the prior categories. Without peak and longevity, a player is never all that valuable. And of course, an elite player at a priority position is more valuable than one at an insignificant position.
Right.
This category is what keeps a punter or long snapper from making the Hall of Fame, even if they should, according to impact by position. A player at those positions will never add enough value to be worthy of the Hall. The two categories must be balanced.
Yep.
This final category is what the Hall of Fame is all about. How much did this player help his teams throughout his career? How crucial was he? All right. In summary, a short but peak-filled career won't offer as much total value, and the same applies to a long career that lacked a peak. A Hall of Fame player needs both. There are no incomplete Hall of Famers. A Hall of Famer is someone who played a long time, had a high peak, was elite at his position, and added a ton of value throughout his career.
And so that I love that you guys say that, because so let's play a pretend game like we used to play in the Sandlot as these little kids, right? Let's pretend we drafted Jimmy G. We didn't get him from the Patriots, right? And we had him this whole time. He would never be a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? It's you never put up Hall of Fame numbers. And remember what I always tell you guys, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. The numbers are always going to be the numbers. He never put up 4 bands. Don't matter. Okay, well, we got a running game, whatever. You want to hide behind him, say, well, hey, if you got a dominant run game, the best thing is to let your quarterback throw over 4,000 so the defense doesn't know what you're going to do. But guess what? If you have to hide your quarterback, you can't do that. Go ahead, Press.
There's you can't have both. You can't have a top run game and a top passing game. There's not enough time on the clock. They're opposite.
No, there actually is, brother. Yes, anytime.
In 2019,
John Elway behind Terrell Davis, they had the synchrony of like knowing, hey, Terrell Davis ran for 1,500 yards that season, and John Elway threw for 4,800.
One team with 2 Hall of Famers. One team with 2 Hall of Famers. That's an outlier. That's not common. That's not the norm.
Okay, you're gonna keep moving it. I feel you're gonna move the goalposts, whatever. I'll keep coming with ones. You know what I mean?
How is that? That's one. That's not. You're right. You're absolutely right. That's one team. Give 3 more.
Oh, what about Marshall Faulk running for 1,500 yards, catching for 1,500 yards, and Kurt Warner doing his thing?
I said name 3 other teams. That's 2. You're telling
Okay,
me
that's another one though. You didn't think I would come with another one, bro.
that's 2 teams in the history of the NFL.
Bro, but there's a lot, bro. Because most people,
all I'm saying is that's
the best
not
teams. No, the best teams are multiple, where they don't. You don't know if they're gonna run or pass, and that's what keeps you out of your element. It keeps you when you have to play defense. You don't know. You can't stack the box because they can pass.
Put up 3,800 yards, bro. So saying that he doesn't pass, that's not true. It's simply not true.
So, Prez,
Talking about who?
Jimmy, you said 30. So with the number 1 run game in the league, he threw for 3,800 yards.
That's what he threw for.
Exactly. So
with a lot of interceptions, though, I might add. That's the part that.
Here's my question: if he had the 4th best run game, where would his passing yards be? It would probably be 5 or 6. If they were when we were number 1 in the run game, he finished 9th in passing. So what I'm saying is, if we were 4 in the run game, he would be 5, 6, or 7 in
what
passing.
I'm saying is that run game kept him from being even a starter in this league. He's a scrub. He's the bum.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna take Bill Belichick and Kyle Shanahan's opinion over that.
Hey, who traded him? Bill Belichick traded him, so he knew he was a bum. He gave you a bum for free.
No, that's not true, bro. It's come out and said, and that's why Kraft and Belichick.
Hey, let's not listen to what people came out and said, because hey, if somebody fires you, they're gonna say, "Hey, bro, I fired you for a better opportunity," or they're gonna tell you out the door. They're gonna tell you everything that you need to hear. Hey, man, I'm here for you.
Why did
they just fired you?
Why did Tom Brady and Bill Belichick's? Why is their relationship? Where's it at? Why is there a relationship where it's at? Because he knows for a fact that he told Robert Kraft that he wanted Jimmy and it was time for Brady to leave. To the
That's
point,
a rumor, bro. That's all circumstantial. We don't know that for a fact.
No, it's reported by every.
We know that they traded us a guy. They didn't.
Every single outlet reports that. That's not made up. It's not fiction. Every single outlet has reported.
Yeah, but they report what they give them. The front office gives them. They're not gonna give you everything, bro. Like, bro, I could tell you it's raining, bro, but I'm just pissing on you, bro. Like, seriously, bro. It's like you're not gonna tell the real story, bro, because what do you get out of that? And Bill Belichick is the last coach that gives you anything. If you listen to his press conferences, he's saying we're just getting ready for Cincinnati.
Yo, so Prez, let me ask you this: Do you think Bill Belichick wanted to keep Jimmy?
It's come out for years. That's
no. I'm with you.
That's why we're asking you.
No, Prez. No, I understand because I've heard the reports. I've heard it, and there was some pushback between him and Kraft.
Well, and then Bill Belichick and Tom Brady don't talk anymore. So what's the story?
Okay, if Kraft went over his head, why is Belichick still there, bro? Belichick would have dipped. He could get any coaching job for any other team. Why is he still there if they went over his head and did something he didn't want?
Many times it was said that Belichick was out the door and was about to retire. And
okay, but why would he? I'll take your answer offline. Why is he still there?
Because that's what you choose to say.
To my Bill?
Yeah, Bill Belichick. If Kraft did something that was over your head and you're the guy running this show, you're the chef, you cooking all the food, why are you still there? I'll wait.
What else would he do? What else?
He was going to another team. Any team would take him. Any team.
Right.
The Giants? He coached for the Giants already.
Now, because here's the answer, is because everyone says it's all Tom Brady and not Belichick that wins the 7 rings. So the only thing that he has left is staying there and winning something with Mac Jones to prove that it was him. That's an easy answer.
You could do that anywhere, though. You could do that for another team.
No, he can't, because he does it at the Patriots. He goes anywhere else. It's not the same team. It's not where he won the rings. If he wins a ring with the Patriots without Tom Brady.
Okay, well, Brady won with another team. Why is it different for him? He won with the Buccaneers. He didn't win with the Patriots that extra Super Bowl. Why is it different?
What does that have to do with anything that you asked me? You just asked me.
Because you're just saying if Belichick has to stay, he could go to any other team and win another ring and catch Brady. You just said he had to do it at the Patriots. Brady just won a ring with the Buccaneers.
Because if he doesn't do it, if he doesn't get if he leaves somewhere else and gets a ring, other words, they're still going to say that the dynasty was Tom Brady and not Belichick. If Belichick wins the ring without Tom Brady in New England, then he gets way more credibility for the dynasty. Right now, they say it's all Tom Brady, not Belichick. He
would get it if he went to another team too. That's what I'm
No, it's not. If it doesn't do anything for the dynasty, he doesn't get credit for right now.
Prez. With all due respect, you want to read that, bro, from Paul?
Only because Bill did not think a 40-year-old could still play. Oh, by the way, he's 45. Yeah, no, 100%. There's many different reasons, but just like that, only because is showing that, yes, I'm right. Only because Bill, it doesn't matter why he chose or didn't feel like Tom Brady couldn't do it. He felt like he couldn't do it. That's all that I'm saying.
Right. Paul said it is all Tom Brady.
And exactly, and it may very well be.
Thank you.
No,
that was another one. Who's winning?
That may very well be, but that's exactly why Bill Belichick's right there. Because of that statement right there is exactly why he stayed in New England. Because
no, but what I'm asking you, Chris, listen real quick. If Kraft was undermining you, you would go somewhere else and win that ring, and then maybe another ring, and you could even pass Brady because you coach longer than he could play, bro.
Yeah,
and Bill Belichick, as old as he is, he could coach longer than Brady's gonna play, and you could win in the end. But if Kraft is undermining you, why would you stay?
Bill Belichick was very unsuccessful before he got to New England.
But he's not now, though. He's got his own resume, bro. That's what I'm asking you. So now, when you have your own resume,
well, honestly, they both have a resume, and they needed each other. And
exactly,
they win together.
1,000%. But who gets credit for it? Who gets credit for it? Belichick doesn't get credit for it.
Honestly,
he gets credit. He gets a lot of credit, bro.
Prez, real talk. Bill Belichick does get credit for it as far as one of the greatest NFL coaches in the league. He does get credit for as far as that category. But as far as an athlete, and I agree with you, bro. And I like Tom Brady. I really do. Bro. As far as Tom Brady, I gotta give him his props, man. He's the greatest.
There ain't no greatest. This ain't against this.
Listen, I still love Joe Montana, and I still love Steve Young, but I got to give Tom Brady his props. He did something that I would have never thought a quarterback can do for a franchise. 7 rings and 1 without Bill Belichick.
No, 100. This is against Tom Brady. I'm saying nothing against Tom Brady. He asked me why he would stay in New England, and that's why he would stay in New England. Everything y'all are saying is why he stayed in New England. Mm-hmm. Because if he goes anywhere else, does it change the circumstance or the narrative about him in New England with Tom Brady? It doesn't. It doesn't change anything.
Understood. All right, moving right along, right? I want to play this little game that I seen on Twitter. Just want to share this with y'all. Oh man.
You know, I got some news whenever Jizzle comes back.
All right.
I don't know if it's anything, but
cool.
Just to let y'all know.
We back.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start with my brother Prez. Prez, what's your Niners name? Starting with the month you was born, and also the alphabet, bro.
Flash Joe.
Flash Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. 49ers Troy. What's up, bro?
What's up? Is this based on your first name or last name?
Well, it's your first name, but it's your birth month. You see the months. You see the months to the left.
Yeah.
And then you see the player's name on the right side, but it goes with your first initial.
All right, looks like I'm Cool Thomas.
Cool Thomas. I want to.
Wait, how's this go? It's your birth month.
The birth month and the first first letter of your name.
Oh, I like that Clutch Kilgore, bro. I sound like I'm about to be RoboCop in this.
Boom. That's tough, man.
You clutch who?
Clutch Kilgore, bro.
Kilgore. Okay.
And then
That's tough.
where's the G at?
So,
Where's the G at?
y'all know who I am.
Yes.
I'm a December baby. I'm a Hall of Fame. So I brought it because the whole thing was about the Hall of Fame. So I'm Hall of Fame Marquise.
Woo!
Marquise.
That's
Ooh,
tough.
you not nice like Jerry Rice.
I know, right? I know, right? I just wanted to bring some fun to it.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Yo, can I tell you what I just read?
What up?
According to a source, I don't know if it means anything, but Deebo Samuel apparently unfollowed the Niners on Instagram. I don't know if that means anything, if that's just clickbait or. But damn.
So let me say this.
All right.
Sometimes it can, and
Yeah,
sometimes
no, it's real. It's real.
sometimes, yeah, I mean, he got one more year on his contract, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it can, though, bro. Sometimes it can, but it
Damn.
doesn't. It doesn't. It's not set in stone, though. You follow
Right.
what I'm saying? You know, I mean, listen, like us, we love each other, but we have disagreements. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we respect each other. You feel what I'm
Man,
saying?
I hope they don't. I hope Miami isn't like, we'll give you the world. Come on down.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
it seems like
you know
everybody
what
wants
it
to
is?
go to Miami right now.
Debo seeing Arizona get a big contract, and then Diggs just got the big monster. He even tweeted
Yeah.
something today. I don't know if y'all see it. Sad Warrior at Sad Warrior Niner. I'm sorry. Tweeted, yo, and it started the whole thing. Y'all probably didn't see it, but and because Debo had tweeted like something like "oh" or something like that, and
Yeah.
everybody knew he was a fan.
I put it in. It was like, oh, okay then. And,
Yeah. And so there could be some kind of like animosity that something hasn't got come to fruition already. Where the way he goes in, and I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, not many receivers would agree to take snaps as a running back and take when they're coming for their next contract coming on their next contract, where high potential to get hurt and minimize what your next contract would do it. But Debo is that he took it on, and so I can understand if he has some animosity. But at the end of the day, this could all really get solved if just come up with a deal. And we still have time to do it. And you know what? Our last ditch insurance plan, and hope we don't get to that. We still have the franchise tag. So I'm not.
He's like, oh, okay then. That's what I said, yeah.
My thing is that Adams has gotten paid, Tyreek Hill has gotten paid. So the only two people that can be considered above him are paid. There's no reason for his contract not to be done.
I agree.
There's no reason for it not to be done.
Yeah, all I can think of, it could be a disagreement between his agent and.
I know what it is already. I'll tell y'all. It's Parag Marate, bro. He's always trying to like.
Exactly.
He's always trying to get that extra deal without and front loaded contract with outs at the end. And I've always said that it's good. It's what's kept us being able to play this kind of game that we play. We don't try to outbid people in free agency and stuff because we're winning and signing people to cheap contract. But one day that can burn you, bro. Like just trying to be pinch pennies with a alpha, you know what I mean? It actually hasn't burnt us so much in the DeForest Buckner thing. That's just playing money ball.
It with Trent Williams. It almost did with Trent Williams.
Yeah. Thank you. Big facts. Big facts. It almost did. Big facts. It almost did. No, that's a big fact though. What he said, Fred said, was big facts.
Right. But Trent Williams, he came back though. Meaning, when I mean came back, he called back and told the 49ers front office.
We're lucky that we got the call back though. He gave us that call back as like a
last resort. Yeah.
And he said it's
he really wanted to be here. That's the only reason.
Yeah, no, facts.
Right.
But here's the other side that people don't talk about when it comes to these contracts. We in the highest tax bracket. You can't give him that same contract like it's the same money as Devontae, because it's not the same money. It definitely ain't the same money as Tyreek Hill. So if he's looking at that, we have to pay him more than what they are paid for him.
And that's a good thing that you bring up. You said Devontae Adams, right? Nevada has no state tax.
Exactly.
So that's a big difference right there, bro. So you would have to pay Debo more because we tax more than any other state in this country.
Exactly. The thing is, Kittle
property value. Everything costs more.
Kittle hooked us up. Kittle took way less money than what he probably could have and should have.
You know what he did though is because he gets hurt all the time. And Debo, you could almost say the same thing if we look at the precedent, but Kittle had got hurt way more when he was coming into his contract, and so
But when Kittle gets hurt, he don't get hurt because of him.
Yeah, no, it's Jimmy's throws. It's definitely Jimmy's throws.
Let's be honest.
Oh,
Jizzle. Let's say it like this. You already know. I've said from the very first episode, Trey's the move. I've never said that Jimmy was the move. But I'm saying the disrespect from this fan base is completely uncalled for, completely unprecedented, because you don't have the. And this is where I've learned more from y'all's being y'all's age and what y'all seen compared to what I've seen. You have a different standard. So for the people in y'all's age, I can get it. But the thing is, people y'all's age ain't on Twitter, ain't on social media like that.
We on there, bro. I'm on there tough, bro.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying compared to the younger generation. Even
I feel you, but I'm on there with them, bro. I'm right there.
You know they all talk crazy. They all talk.
Crazy.
I'm saying is y'all's age group isn't on social media bashing.
Yes, they are. Yo, Prez, yes, they are,
yeah,
bro.
I'm on there bashing his ass. He's off our team, bro. Like, I'm bashing his ass.
Prez, we not saying all of them. I would never say all of them, but there's some, bro. And I'd be surprised, but
I'm one of them, bro. I'm bashing Jimmy G. I don't.
Me too.
I'm old as fuck, and I'm bashing this nigga till he don't cost me. Yeah. So I want to see another Super Bowl in my lifetime, bro. The fuck, I'm bashing this nigga till this nigga's off my team. I was driving to the airport, like I said. I was driving in reverse, bro. I was driving in reverse. I'll get him there with the Hemi. Bro, I'm not playing with y'all.
I got you. Bro, in our first episode, you was talking about we was looking at getting a second for Jimmy, a possible first for Jimmy. So how can you bash the man in that facet?
I never thought we was getting that. Me and Troy, I thought me and Troy been on this wave from the beginning. We started getting worried that we would get anything from him. Me and Troy talked about this on Twitter and amongst each other. We've been said, I don't think we're going to get nothing from him. And Troy was on that wave more than I was. I was trying to say, okay, we'll get something. But hey, Troy was right the whole time. Troy called this so long ago.
Nobody wants him, man. Nobody wants him.
That's true.
I saw Troy's Twitter. He was like, we're not going to get nothing for this guy. And I even said, I commented and said, hey, well, Troy, we're going to get something for him. But Troy was right the whole time. And Troy is spitting facts, bro. Like, straight off, bro.
I'm crazy, man.
Troy's always been saying it. Troy
always been saying it.
Always.
It's crazy.
Always.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy, man.
But listen, guys. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. With that said, man, listen. Honestly, back to the Debo thing, Troy.
Yeah.
It's something to keep your eye open, but it's something also not to go to the extreme.
Oh yeah.
Big bro, you know how I roll.
Absolutely.
I keep the rah-rah.
Positive vibes, you'll do that.
Yeah, man. Like,
that's right.
And matter of fact, Prez, when we met, bro, and when we had a conversation about someone, about, you were talking about someone, and I was saying I don't know, but I trust your invitation to the show.
Yes.
But also, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. And I was just saying, like, you know, I'm a very patient person. I'm a very self-controlled person. You know, with that said, is that I know that everybody is different, man. Everybody emotions is different. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And with that said, I have to say, and yeah, you were saying in regards to our age, yo, me, Jizzle, and Troy, we come across people that be very ratchet and very arrogant and very extreme. You be like, yo, what is this? Especially when we was 3 and 5, bro.
Oh man.
5, man. Like I said it earlier during our show, they was calling for Kyle Shanahan throat. They was calling for John Lynch.
Yep, get rid of him. Yep.
Like, but we as the faithful, we gotta understand we're all on different levels regarding our faith, regarding our team. We all want to win. You follow what I'm saying? But it's
And,
it's a
and
process.
at the end of the day, I fucks with like Prez because not only is he a diehard Niner fan, he's a diehard Warrior fan and Oklahoma man. I mess with you for that, man, and like because and like
It's ugly
you
out
kind
here.
of look like the dude you kind of look like the light skinned dude from The Wire. I never got to tell you that. So you,
Oh,
hey, bro, straight up, bro. Like I almost thought this dude was him, bro. Like we got the dude from The Wire, bro. Like
let's go.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
I
for real,
forgot
for
about
real.
that. Yeah.
Hey, but you look, but
It's all love, 100%, bro. It's all love and respect.
and like
Yes.
man, like your whole persona. I know you do the rap thing, bro, but you got that light skinned assassin thing to you. You know what I mean? Where if you think you right, nobody could tell you you're wrong, and I love that, bro. Keep that same energy
Yep.
all day. And like, bro, we all brothers at the end of the day. We may disagree
Fact.
and do some kind of different things, this different way, but we could all understand where we're coming from, right?
100%.
Because we all want the same thing.
We
We all have
want
the same goal.
we want that 6th ring. That's what we
We
want
might
at the end of the
have
day.
a goal. We might have a
You know?
different way about going about it to get there. We're all going to the same place, bro.
Yeah, no.
Fact.
And we all know that Trey's our best bet, 1,000%.
Let me share this with y'all that I didn't get a chance to share with y'all last Wednesday when I brought up Jizzle's question and I restructured his question in regards to when I asked the question about which Super Bowl was difficult to win. And I told y'all 2019. And
No, you said not difficult to win. You said difficult for you to take.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro, for the correction. So with that said, I haven't shared this with y'all, and I'm gonna share this with y'all now because it's on my mind now, and I forgot to mention it last Wednesday. Yo, real talk. Y'all know I've been faithful since 87, since I was 9 years old, going on 10. I ain't gonna lie. When we lost that game in 2019, I thought it was conspiracy, man. Like I thought,
bro. Like, bro.
I know. But what I'm saying is, bro, I'm piggyback on what you saying as far as that we're faithful. And the reason why I brought it up is just to let y'all know when we lost that Super Bowl in 2019, yo, I wasn't gonna watch the NFL ever again. No, this is I'm being
I feel you, man. I feel you. I was,
bro.
Yep.
Listen, remember I told y'all this is just me. When I watch a football game, I don't watch it to be entertained. I watch play for play. And when I was watching it with my family and friends, I watched the referees take that damn Super Bowl from us, yo. And
they took it, man. They took it.
No doubt, bro. But tell you, bro.
I gotta speak my truth. I'm telling you,
no,
bro.
You speaking your truth so much, bro. Let me tell you this, bro.
I ain't want nothing to do with the NFL no more. But I said to myself, I said, you know,
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, bro. Yeah.
No, but I really feel, and you speaking your truth. I feel that, bro. But to be honest with me, bro, if I can't watch football no more, bro, death sentence for me, bro.
Yeah,
And I feel the same. And that's what I was gonna mention. I was gonna mention that I was so bro. I was so angry, B. I went to work the next day, and my people was like, "Yo, I can't believe you came to work." You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying? And I was just letting them know, like, "Yo, they took it from us. We ain't lose it. They took
Thank you. That's
so
right.
what I'm just telling my beloved brothers on this panel, yo, I was real close for letting the NFL go. Like I was going to stop watching, just like, and I'm just bringing it up as as an example. Just like some people start watching the NFL during the Kaepernick situation. Now, being that we lost in 2019,
Not real fans, bro. Not real fans, bro.
but,
They
but,
got
but
more
I
business
understand.
than ever.
But I understand, but I'm telling you, I just want to let y'all know that I was there. But I'm glad that, it was no holds barred with me to the point I was like, yo, I'm a 49er fan, yo.
Hey, I'm
You
gonna
feel
let
what I'm
y'all know, bro. This
And
is like
hold that thought,
early game. I'm sorry.
hold that thought. I don't know if y'all peep game over the weekend. I took pictures with Joe Montana and Jerry.
We did. I retweeted all your shit.
So I just want to let y'all know, like, no matter what took place during that time when we lost the Super Bowl, I was just loyal to my team. You feel what I'm saying? Whether
Loyal
we
to the
agree or
player.
disagree, right? So I was
I'm
so
gonna tell you,
yeah,
guys, man. I'm from Cali, man. This is the most gang infested like place you could live in. It doesn't
yeah,
matter if you're North Bay, South Bay, whatever. And the only gang I have allegiance to is the Niners. I'll die for this team. Like I'm serious, man. Like the reason I got so emotional, like I just explained to you guys on that one thing. My girl at the time, she's not my girl no more, but obviously, but she's bugging out. Like, what made you do that? It's like you don't understand, man. Like this is what I identify with, man. It's like my game, and it is my game. You know, it's red and gold till I'm dead and cold.
yeah,
That's
man.
right.
And when you put things into perspective, we can analyze everything how it could have went better with anything. But as a fan, it doesn't do anything for you because it's the way you supported them and put money into buying their merchandise, going to the games, you get nothing back.
That's
And
right.
and then if they don't win a Super Bowl, shit. When's the next time you gonna win a Super Bowl while I'm alive, while I'm spending this money and doing this?
Yeah.
This when I chose, because honestly, I grew up playing basketball, bro. I was never a football player, and you know, but I identify with the Niners as like almost on a gang like way. Like, bro, I'm 49er gang. Even though I was, you know, trying to play basketball, I was the way out for me. You know what I mean? I didn't make it in basketball. There's a lot of guys that play basketball. It's only 12 spots in the basketball team.
Yeah.
Tried to play in Fresno State, and I did, but at that time they had Rayford Austin, Courtney Alexander, Avondre Jones. You know what I mean? Hella people to beat out, and you only got 12 spots. Should have played football where you got 50 spots to try to win. But at the end of the day, man, like I just remember so many times, so many things growing up, just being a Niner fan, and I identify with it. It's like a caveman mentality. It's like a whole gang, man. And meeting you guys, and now y'all part of the gang. You know what I mean? And so I identify with that. And like the only reason I'm so hard on this team is because I want something. I expect more, and
That's
like I
right.
saw a precedent for it. You know what I mean? And so there's no way we can expect everything to go for us. Yeah, Paul, me and him sat together. We both had season tickets. I sat his seat. We did this together. We spent a lot of money, man, tailgating, going to the thing, and
What up?
man,
I just realized who that was.
That's Paul. That's Paul. Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah, I just realized. What's up, Paul?
Yeah. And
hey,
so,
Prez, one day you'll get to meet Paul. Hopefully.
yeah, he'll be on the show. We're gonna have him on the show.
He's been here pretty much this whole show, so definitely appreciate you viewing, bro.
Yeah. Paul, good people. I just
Thank you,
realized
Paul.
who it was. Yeah.
I get.
Yeah. Man. So we've been on these. We've been to so many games, man, and like. You know how heartbreaking every time it is that we lose a big game. It's heartbreaking, bro. When you're there too, it's it's even worse, bro, than watching it on TV. I'll be honest with you.
Every game I've gone to, I've been to 4 games. We done lost every single one of them.
Wow.
Damn.
So,
Hey, I got a project for you, bro. Don't go to no more games, bro. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, bro. We gonna go to some games together, bro. We gonna go to some games together, bro. But I was just saying, like, insanity is doing the same thing every day and expecting different results.
yeah.
We're gonna break that streak, Prez. We'll break that streak.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? We gotta win
together, bro. And we me, Troy, and Mark, we old school, bro. You know what this is? It's Voltron, all powers combined, bro. You know what I mean?
Y'all are teaching me a lot, bro.
Can I get that? We just do our powers combined,
all of them, boy.
Yeah, no, I'm learning a lot, bro, and I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give me insight. You know what I'm saying, to be able to understand the fan base more. Because I'm telling you, bro, I have a huge dislike for this fan base because I feel like they're extremely ungrateful.
That's what it is, though. But Prez, the disconnect is there's a big disconnect from the older generation that's not so forgiving. We the ones that got most of the money that's spending the money right now. The young ones are forgiving. Y'all not buying season tickets and licenses and buying all the merchandise and shit because you ride with them. We've been riding with them since a little kid. Y'all not really spending the money like us, bro. Like real talk.
That's real.
I had season tickets. I had to renounce them during the Corona because I didn't know. Everything was up in the air, and I got rid of my season tickets. They couldn't guarantee my stuff. Me and my dad had tickets, and that was me and my dad's way. We spend time, and and time is not infinite.
I see you, King.
I don't know how long I could spend time with my dad. You know what I mean? And that was the way we were spending time. And the Corona came, and it fucked this whole shit up for us. You know what I mean? And that was something me and my dad were doing religiously every Sunday. I could count on it, and then you don't have that anymore. You know what I mean? And so, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say no. I mean, I definitely I haven't. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. How much money that's been spent and how much you put into it and the memories and how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I guess for me, I get Sunday ticket. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, bro, I was spending $400. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't
that's a commitment. That's a commitment.
But like for me, it's like I won't take a job, bro, that I have to work Sundays. Like I literally I will not work at a job that I have to work Sundays because I'm not missing.
No.
So it's like, I definitely understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like there's times like when we lose.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, bro. So for my job, we get paid double time. And so if I work a Sunday, I get paid like $1,200 just for that day.
Damn.
I turned down 2 days because it was on a Sunday, and I said I'm not working because the Niners is playing. I turned out $1,200 for 1 day.
Damn. Loyalty.
Yeah.
Because there's some things you can't get back, bro. Like at the end of the day, the biggest scam is getting somebody to work for an everyday check, and they keep that carrot in front of their head, and they'll just keep you in the same place, running in the same place on a treadmill with a carrot in front of you. Imagine
100%.
A rabbit running on a treadmill with a carrot in front of them. When you can, if they just stop bird feeding your money, you could take that money and build a conglomerate for your rest of your family to succeed. Everybody tells you have to go to college when all the information is on your phone right now. You can learn how to do everything you want to do through YouTube on your phone. If you have the time and the perseverance,
facts.
You can learn to be anything you want to be. I won't say do open heart surgery, but you could do pretty much everything. But they're preaching to you to go to college and do this, and we're going to charge you this much.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're making that much money off of you that you may never see. You get that degree, and you still not making money. Then what?
And
you think they refund you that money? Nah, bro. We got you.
Got you.
They take your individualism, they take your drive, they take your spirit, but most importantly, because what I've learned, in my opinion, the more people work and the more people spend, the more that you work and the more that you make, the more that you spend. Right. And to pay yourself back for all the time that you can't get back that you are putting in.
And they don't teach one livable skill in high school or college.
100%.
They don't teach you the right things.
Bro, I mean, I graduated with honors. I had a 4.2 in high school.
What's up?
I didn't do that.
I quit college because I had a chance to go into management. I was sleeping in every class with a 3.5.
You said sleeping in every class.
So
I can tell you're a really smart dude, bro. I can really tell. And what I would say about this is college is not a measure of intelligence. It's a measure of obedience. And everything in society wants you to be subservient to how they're running it. And that's where everybody gets lost and we get political and they're on one political side or one not. I'm neutral on political, bro, because both of them suck to me. And why would you be on one side and just be a robot, bro? You should be one of those people that are like neutral thinking and then everything has clarity. You can see that both sides been messing.
No, yeah, 1,000%. I mean, if you think about it, we're all individually, just take us forward. We're infinitely different. Infinitely through makeup, genetic makeup, chemical makeup, and you go down your genes, you break all the science down that you want to, and then let's throw in all the other races and everything, and you put it in there, and it's like here, because I don't get into politics, I've never voted, I ain't gonna go on a speech, but in no world, when we're all completely infinitely different, is one or two options the best thing for anyone. Because that doesn't even, in my opinion, don't even make sense. It's like, how can everybody be grouped into one or two options when everyone is completely infinitely different and everyone lives a life in a completely different way? And so it's just.
And you know what? I'm glad we're all different because variety is the spice of life, bro. Like we need to all be different, have different creative opinions. This is what makes this podcast. If we all had the same opinion on here, what are we doing on here?
Exactly.
We're gonna be on here holding our.
Exactly.
God,
like today,
my friends, we're gonna be on here holding our. You know what I'm saying? Like
today's a good conversation.
Yo, listen, let's play this game, yo. That I just thought of. Before I put it up, I need y'all to choose 4 actors out of this list that I'm gonna bring up.
Okay, Will Smith's out already, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Captain Stablehole.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah. Get out of here, bro.
I'm about to bring up this list, and I want y'all to pick 4 actors on this list that you will hire as a general manager.
Don't put Will Smith on there, bro. I'm on that bitch.
Wait.
You got that energy for him.
Chill, bro. Yo, you gotta hire a general manager, a head coach, offensive coach, and a defensive coach. All right.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing.
You come up with this idea? You come up with this?
I just came out with it just now in my mind.
That's fine, Mark. That's really dope, bro.
All right, so listen, Prez. So Prez,
I said don't put Will Smith on there, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. Come on, man. Let's have fun with it, man. Let's have fun. Prez, my brother from another mother. Who will be, now you got select 4. Who will be your general manager?
Denzel.
Denzel is the general manager?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Who will be your head coach? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me write this down. Hold on. Wait. Prez said, okay. GM, Denzel. All right, your head coach.
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. Okay.
Offensive coordinator is going to be De Niro.
Robert. Okay. Robert De Niro.
Yep.
Okay. And your defensive coordinator.
Sam Jack.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that one. All right. Troy, what's up, big bro?
What up?
Who's your general manager, man?
My general manager is Samuel L. Jackson. Woo!
Okay. Okay.
He's going to get something done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's going to get it done.
All right. Who's your head coach?
Head coach. Oh, and Denzel. Absolutely, Denzel.
Okay. All right. Offensive coordinator.
Offensive. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. Dang, that's a tough one. Probably. Dang. Oh, I'm gonna go. Who's 17? Is that Jet Li?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Jet Li.
Offense coordinator.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Jet Li. Okay. We're going different. Okay. Your defensive coordinator.
Defensive. I'm definitely going with. Who's 11? What's his name? Bald white dude. What's his name?
What's my damn.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason Statham. Jason
Yep,
Statham.
he's defensive because he's very aggressive.
Jason Statham. Okay. Jizzle, man. Come on, bro. Shake it off, man. Shake it off, bro.
That's fun.
Ask me what you want.
Hold up. Okay, so who's your general manager, bro?
My general manager would be Samuel Jackson.
Samuel. Okay. All right. Your head coach?
Head coach is definitely gonna be Denzel.
Denzel. Okay. All right. Offensive coordinator?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be Jack Nicholson because he sat courtside for so many sports games. He gonna know. He watched the Showtime Lakers. He gonna know. He gonna, but hey, he gonna know. I want to score points, and that guy has seen more points scored than anybody. He gonna find a way. If he don't know how to do it, he gonna hire somebody to know how to score points. You know what I want.
Love that. Yep.
Come on, bro. Okay. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I feel you, bro. Ain't nothing finer than a Niner, bro. I got you, bro.
Finer than a Niner, bro. Or nothing finer. Ain't nothing finer than a grinder or a miner, bro.
All right,
and
now
I mine for my gold. I mine for my gold every day.
Okay.
And I grind for my gold every day.
All right, man. Who's your defensive coordinator, bro?
Hey, it's Bruce Willis. Because we die hard over here, bro. We die hard over here, bro.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I could have been dead a long time ago. Keep it real, y'all. But I'm here talking. I'm here walking. And Bruce Willis, hey, that last Die Hard, it could be a Christmas movie to answer that question for the people that are on Twitter that didn't know. Hey, but
now check this out. Okay, now it's my go. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now let me see. My general manager is Tom Hanks.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
Tom Hanks.
It's kind of like Will Smith. You had that girl that was cheating on you, but you still fuck with her.
My head coach is Denzel Washington.
Yes.
Okay. My offensive coordinator. Man.
See, this one's hard, man.
Yeah. Real one, not for a real one.
And we want to break them down. Can we break each other's down afterwards?
I'm about to tell you what I'm about to tell you what I'm doing, yo. I got you. My offensive coordinator Leo DiCaprio.
I smacked my list, but
And my defensive coordinator, Samuel Jackson.
That's who I can't wait to go into why I picked that. I want to hear why you picked him. I can't wait to go into why.
Now check this out.
Bruce Willis looks like a defensive coordinator, though.
Do me a favor, y'all. Do me a favor. Y'all got a calculator?
Yep, on the phone.
All right. Now, Prez, I'm starting with you first, bro.
Okay.
Okay. For your general manager, you said Denzel.
Right.
Okay. Denzel, okay, he's at number 18. Right? So you add 18.
Okay.
Right? To your head coach, you had DiCaprio.
Yep.
Add 18 to 13.
Okay.
That's 31. For your offensive coordinator, you had Robert De Niro. That's 10. So that's 41.
Yep.
And for the defensive coordinator,
Sam
you had Samuel Jackson.
Facts.
So that's 4. That's 45.
Yes, sir.
You got 45 points.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Troy.
Let's go.
For your general manager, you had Samuel Jackson.
Yes, sir.
You added them up. That's 4 points.
Yep.
For your head coach, you had Denzel Washington.
That's right.
Okay. For your offensive coordinator, you had Jet Li.
Yes, sir.
For your defensive coordinator, you had Jason Statham.
Yep. 50.
You had 50. Okay. All right. So Prez, you got 45.
Yep.
Troy got 50. Jizzle. For your general manager, you had Samuel Jackson. You add them up, bro?
Bro, I ain't got time to do all that, bro.
Oh, man. I'll do it for you. Okay, Samuel Jackson, you got 4.
Yes.
Okay. Head coach, you got Denzel Washington. What's that? That's 18. So that's 21. For your offensive coordinator, you had Jack Nicholson.
Right.
Jack
5.
Nicholson, 5. So that's 26.
And Bruce Willis is my defensive coordinator.
And Bruce Willis. Where he at? Oh,
I was even looking at all that to
okay.
the point.
32. Okay, so Jizzle, you got 32 points. Troy got 50. And Prez got 45.
Okay. I thought it was in order. I didn't know. Do you get points for picking the person?
That's why I was trying to tell y'all I'm going by the number. That's why I wanted y'all to like focus on who y'all want. But I ain't want no.
We didn't know the protocol though.
Huh?
We didn't know the protocol. We're thinking in a vacuum, and in a vacuum,
I know
Bruce Willis would be a good defensive coordinator.
Yo, what I'm doing, I'm just thinking off top of the.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm freestyling. So for my general manager, I had Tom Hanks. That's 8. I had Denzel Washington as my head coach. That's 18. So that's 36. I had DiCaprio as my offensive coordinator. That's 13. So that's 49. And Samuel Jackson as my defensive coordinator.
53.
Yeah, 53. All right, so I got 53.
You got it, man.
Troy, hold on. Troy got 50. Prez got 45, and Jizzle got 32. So I'm just going by like the numbers that they have up here. You feel what I'm saying?
You
It's
knew what
not
numbers to go
like
by.
Denzel.
I
It's
give
not
you
like
props.
Denzel. It's not like Denzel's at number one, and you know what I mean.
Right.
I was just thinking, I was like, yo, how can I play this game? So I said, you know what? Whoever y'all pick, I just add the number that they on the slot, and I just add it and just see how it's gonna go. But anyway,
Hey, break it down. Break it down. I'm trying to hear why people picked who they picked in the position.
I don't know.
I'm saying
I can tell you.
we should talk about it. That's what I'm saying. We should talk about it. Once we're done with
Let me tell you my mind. So,
yeah, each person.
Jeff Nicholson as the offensive coordinator,
I'll bring it back, guys.
he saw a lot of good offenses going back to where, and let me go back too, because I go back a long ways, and I almost became a Lakers fan. Thank God that it didn't go this way. But I almost became a Laker fan because my mom bought me the Magic Johnson Adidas, and then, like, at that time they were winning. It was the Showtime Lakers. They were doing some stuff.
Yeah.
And if you ever got a chance, I know, Prez, you didn't get a chance to watch Magic Johnson in his prime. This dude was going stupid, bro. Like, doing stuff you don't even see, like highlight stuff. He would just come down and just round his back, like, bro. He was going stupid, bro. Like, so stupid as 6'9" guy from Michigan State, like, just literally just stupid on the league, bro. And it's like, made me want to be a part of that. And what made me stay in my place was not too long after that. We had a Showtime team, the Warriors. It was called Run TMC,
Facts.
and we based our stuff off of their Showtime. And it was Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and Tim Hardaway. The UTEP two-step, bro, and like I might be getting off topic by saying some basketball reference, but Tim Hardaway will put anybody on stilts with that UTEP two-step. It was like, and I used to play it. That's what got me in playing video games. That's why my video game thing started going. I was in NBA Live. I made sure to get Tim Hardaway on there because he had that animation where he had that UTEP two-step, and I'll just rock you out of place. And if I don't get the shot, I'll get the assist. And it was just like so dirty because you got the trusty lefty of Chris Mullin, who was like a baby Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You had Mitch Richmond, who was like a baby Michael Jordan. And even Michael Jordan said he was the hardest person for me to go against because he defended me harder than anyone else. You can go back. This is on record. Michael Jordan was saying, damn, when I had to play Mitch Richmond, it ain't no fun.
Facts.
And so that's what kept me all the way into the game where I was like Niner gang and Warrior gang till I died, bro. And you have to pick your other teams too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a Stanford fan, and I never switched on any of my teams. And if you want to go to baseball, I'm a Giants fan, and I'll never switch. And the other people that say they can switch and do all that, hey, and I love Troy, Florida State, Yankees, Niners. Let's go. Let's fucking go. But you never switch.
That's right.
You
die
as the fan that you are, bro. That's what it's about.
Yep.
Always support, always rep, no matter what.
Facts.
Highs and lows.
What I was saying, Mark, is that unless I don't know what else you got planned, but if we I think we should go through each one of ours. Like, each one should explain why we picked who we picked, or it's an option.
Hold on, say that statement one more time because I didn't understand it.
We should go one by one, and each one say why they picked who as the head coach, why we picked that.
I mean, that's up to y'all if y'all want to do it. I mean,
that's what I'm asking. Y'all want to do that?
I'm good. I'll do it.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm down with it, guys.
Okay,
hey, man, let's go.
What you say, Troy?
Yeah, let's go. I'm down.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What's up, Prez? It's on you, Prez. You started first last time.
So I went with Denzel as the GM for personally, I think he's my favorite actor, but I think he is range of movies. I think he's the most complete. So of the ones that I like. And so that's why I picked Denzel, because ultimately he would be the man that I would want to lead my organization. If I had to put somebody in charge of running the whole organization, Denzel would be mine. I picked DiCaprio as the head coach because I think he's a jack of all trades. As far as his movies, and I feel like he had some of my favorite movies, but his are the most mind-bending movies of the ones that I like. He can go off the deep end, but he also can do things. And so I look at Shanahan as that psycho head coach because he has his attention to detail. And then De Niro obviously is my offensive coordinator just because the man's cutthroat. Like just a cutthroat. I think he's gonna be the one to want to beat you by 40, 50. He always gonna run the score. And then
okay. You said offensive coordinator, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah.
And then Sam Jack, because literally, man, a couple nights ago, which I was watching Coach Carter. Y'all like Coach Carter?
Yeah.
And what was his first thing that he taught? First thing that he taught on the team when he took over the first day, he was like, "It's all about defense." That's what he taught. It was about steering on defense. So that's kind of why I went with the 4 that I went with.
All right.
Love that.
You go on Matthew McConaughey. I'm not Matthew McConaughey. He should be Matthew McConaughey because that's where he learned it from. That
Wolf of Wall Street, baby. Love that movie.
Yeah, that's the movie, dog.
True story too.
Inception.
Yeah, no doubt.
Inception's one of my favorite movies, man.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Dream within a dream. Woo.
And then Shutter Island.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it.
That twist at the end, right? That twist at the end.
Yo. Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's mine. Who's next?
Troy.
All right, I started with Samuel L. running the whole thing because he just.
I love Samuel.
So that man, he puts up with, his movies. You know what I mean? I know y'all seen Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I know that.
Hey, Troy. That's why me and Troy vibe so well, bro. I would put it as my favorite actor. It's gonna be Samuel, and then goes Denzel, but it's Samuel first because this guy can play so many roles. Dr. Glass to the police that is killing you, like to anything. He could transform himself into that role. And then he became vulnerable. I just watched the little thing, and he said both his parents died from dementia, and he's worried about that. And man, this guy is so multiple, bro. Like, and I remember him. His first role was on Mo Better Blues, and he was a dope fiend, and he was asking his sister for money, and she was like, "Why should I give you money? You're a dope fiend, bro." And he was like, "Because I'll hit somebody over the head and get that money myself."
Yeah.
And he said, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Hey!
You remember he was the DJ and do the right thing too.
I was at the drive-in watching that, and it made me really just realize where everything stood for me as a black man in society and everything. You know, you can have the best job you want as a black man. It's really hard to just get anything, to get any taste of anything, you know what I mean? And we're all one step away from being homeless or
yeah, that's right.
And maybe resorting to that. And so when somebody tells you that and you can see that on film, it becomes real to you.
Facts.
Yeah,
man. Can't finish it off, Troy.
Oh yeah. So that's Samuel L's running the whole thing, and then I got Denzel as the head coach because he's all around just like the complete package. You know what I'm saying? He just runs. I mean, you all know Denzel. I don't even have to explain it,
Yeah.
right?
This one you about to say shocked me about this one. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, about Jet Li.
Yeah.
Jet Li, yeah, as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, man.
All right.
He definitely kicked your ass.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, he'll take you down without you even knowing it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like you'll just be chilling and boom, kick to the head, knock the F out, you know?
Yeah, man.
That's why I got him there. And then Jason, you know, he's got that martial arts type thing too for the defense and you know, that quick movement and very aggressive and I don't know, man. It's a lot of wins with that crew. So
a lot of wins.
I respect it.
yes.
Jizzle from the West Coast. What's up, Jizzle?
Hey, man. Straight off, man. I'm gonna start it off with offensive coordinator. I had to pick Jack Nicholson. Like this man, I was envious of watching this guy. Like he's the Spike Lee of the West Coast. Spike Lee was at every Knicks game, right? Y'all know that, right? Verify, right?
Oh, I definitely know that.
Jack Nicholson is the staple of being at every Lakers game, and them motherfuckers was winning. And we went through droughts as a Warrior fan, you know what I mean? And Prez could know what I'm talking about. And Lakers just never saw droughts like that. And if you're from the hood, you know what droughts hit like. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna go with an offensive coordinator that only saw a good time. He saw them Showtime Lakers. That made him re-up his courtside seats. You know what I mean? And as far as Denzel being my head coach, that goes without saying because he was in the big football movie that everybody would consider the best football movie of all time, right? Right?
Remember the Titans, baby.
The Titans, thank you. Yeah. You wanted that guy as your head coach. I wanted y'all to be. I'm like, man, y'all here with me?
Yeah.
And then,
yo, you was being sentimental, so I ain't want to. Yo.
Yeah, you know, we out here. We out here to
get your moment, bro. Go ahead.
And then Bruce Willis, my defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You know, if you watch Die Hard, he'd be the perfect defensive coordinator. Like he's sitting right next to Will Smith. He'll slap that nigga for getting up. Defending his wife. That nigga would have got slapped, bro. Slapped for even doing that, bro. You thought about doing that? But keep that same energy. You keep that same energy for the dude that's you know,
smashing your wife.
Satisfied. Yeah. Bruce Willis would have slapped him out his seat.
Man.
You know,
you're looking bad.
Right. So and then Samuel Jackson was what's the other one for me?
You said I think Sam Jack was your defensive coordinator.
No. Bruce Willis was.
Okay.
Bruce Willis was. You're talking about general manager Samuel Jackson.
Oh, there he is. He would, because his brain and everything and how he's just so structured. He's to be honest with you, he's my number one actor. Even it's hard to put him over Denzel. I swear to God. But like, so if I give Denzel the head coach, it's got to be him as general manager with the brains, and he's older. And man, the way he built his career, where he shouldn't have this career. You know what I mean? And in life, bro, like certain things shouldn't happen for you or against you, but they happen, right? And so I feel like Samuel Jackson's one of those guys, and he don't get enough flowers from the industry, from us, as you know, people that just watch some movies. This guy, man, we need to get this.
Come on, Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
He got an Oscar, right?
Sam, I am. Sam, I go ham, bro. Like seriously, bro. Hey, I watch this dude on a plane, on a train. Sam, I am, bro. Green eggs and ham, bro. That guy.
Yo, I even watched him get killed by a shark. You remember he was in that movie?
Oh, well, you weren't even expecting it, bro. He was saying something so inspirational, and then he got snaked, bro.
Yo, Jizzle, you remember he gave that,
bro?
Yo, hey, Prez, I don't know if you seen it.
Deep Blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, he gave that great speech. After he gave that great speech, yo, that shark was this. Yo, that shark was lit. So he was like, "Oh yeah, oh really?
Out of nowhere.
Oh yeah,
Out of nowhere.
Hey, let me tell you all this.
Yo, what up?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this because I read books, bro. Like the one thing I have going for me is I still read, and this new generation don't read. And that last book before I really felt Samuel Jackson was I read The Time to Kill before I watched the movie with Matthew McConaughey and him in it.
Yeah.
And
movie.
Samuel Jackson killed it. It's the only time where I say the movie's better than the book. I read the book, and usually the book's better than the movie.
Hands down.
Hands down.
This time, Samuel Jackson was in there. I was like, and Matthew McConaughey, you could even give him some credit. I was like, word. Y'all really doing it like this on the movie, bro? And it touched me on so many emotional levels. It touched me on so many emotional levels. I hadn't had a kid at that time, but just knowing if something happened to me, how my kid's gonna be looked after, and this is some real stuff you could face as a black man, and I do, because even my dad, who's come from a different generation, was like, we drove off to get my fishing license, and I had my wallet on me. He's like, bro, black man, you driving without a wallet on you? And I was like, bro, I'm way ahead of you. I keep a license in my glove compartment, so I don't have to reach. I keep both my hands on the steering wheel, and I got my registration right there. If you feeling scary enough, you could just go ahead. I'll keep my hand on the steering wheel, and you could reach in my glove compartment. And I didn't think that was such a big deal. I had to explain to my son, I'm doing this. Maybe you should have to do this too. Just because, just look at the climate, man. And
because you never know.
It's sad to have to say that, but stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. And I stay ready.
Yeah, thanks.
To know I don't have to if I'm in sweats or something, I don't have to have this, and I don't have to sweat it or pull out my side of the car, maybe get shot, when I was already legit the whole time. And it's a sad state. And if we're going political and we're talking about Niners, this is what Kaepernick kneeled for. You know what I mean? If everybody wants to know, and everybody that said they were going to stop watching football, well, football has more ratings since then than they ever had. Kaepernick's never stopped nothing. And to be honest with you guys, on the political spectrum, I'm not even a Democrat. I'll be more conservative, but I can't do Trump. So, you know what I mean? That's the only thing. Because honestly, that's what it came down to. And it's just so many things, that I feel like they put in this world to divide us, but we're not divided in a vacuum, but they put these things to divide us, to keep us, because it's like if you read the Bible, it's like the Tower of Babylon, bro. We're finding a way to get to the heaven, and so God had to put ways to make it difficult for us. So they had, where Babel is called language. He had to make us start speaking different languages, and we have different languages.
Keep building up. Yep.
And if we have different cultures, we have different ways to hate on each other and go against each other, when we don't even know that we're the only we're the only people keeping us off from getting to the top in our lifetime. And we could spend our whole lifetime fighting against each other, or we could spend our whole lifetime finding common denominators like us. Hey, we all love the Niners.
Yeah.
Hey, that's enough right there. And we're going to the top with that. But so
That's
many
right.
people will
Top.
find a way to fight for something political that your parents may put on you to be that political. I don't have a political nomination. My parents never told me to be a Democrat or Republican. They said vote for what's right.
Mm.
And right now, nothing's right for me. To be honest with you, Trump sucks. Biden sucks even worse. And so where do we go from here? You know what I mean? And I didn't want to take this down the line of that. I just wanted to take this on the line of like, bro, we don't know. We none of us have the answers of what life's gonna take us down through. But we all know where we want to go, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
Where you at, Mark?
All right, so I don't know if y'all remember last Wednesday, I was saying two of my top actors was Tom Hanks and Denzel. I could never put one above the other because they're great actors and they can pretty much act anything that they put their mind to, you know. So with that said, I looked at Tom Hanks more of a business guy, you know, as far as taking care of business and getting players what the team needed. So I went with Tom Hanks as the general manager, and I went with Denzel Washington as the head coach to make sure Tom Hanks is on his game to make sure he gives him what he wants. Because
Yes.
you know Denzel will be in this case like, listen,
Yep.
no, I'm not going to compromise, but I will sacrifice. You give me my guy, we
Mhm.
do some things. So again, Tom Hanks is my general manager. Denzel's my head coach. Leo DiCaprio, I like Leo because he's very he's swifty. He's very swifty. He can like his acting ability, you just be like, yo, like wow. And like he's like the things that he does, like the movies that he picks to play, it's remarkable. So I
Yes.
kind of look at his style as remarkable. So I would like him as my offensive coordinator because you don't know what he's going to design
Facts.
that ends up remarkable. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, as my defensive coordinator, Samuel Jackson. You need someone like him to be on your ASS.
Facts. That's
You
what
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You need someone to be on your ASS, yo. So with that said, man, I think score a touchdown with my four. I'm sure y'all score a touchdown with y'all four.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own reasons. And again, to piggyback on what Jizzle said, it's a blessing and it's also a privilege for us to understand and accept that we were created different.
Facts.
We was created to be different. We was created to think different. You understand? We was created to be united, not divided. And also we was created with choice. And with that said, we have to respect and understand our choices. You follow what I'm saying? Because once you respect, which leads to understand, you can also learn from that choice. You follow what I'm saying? Because everybody's different, man. So, hey, man, I listen. Like I said earlier, you know, I respect everyone's opinions on this show. I love y'all. God bless y'all. It's like quarter to one on my end.
Yeah, it's getting close to there.
Yeah, man.
I have a whole lot more to say. Like they can get way
Yeah.
more controversial. I ain't gonna even say it.
I could keep on going. I got a couple of trivia questions that I wanted to do, but I know us, man, and plus I know me too. I'm a morning night person. I can keep on
I
talking.
could go though. I'll keep it real. I'm gonna keep it. It's on everybody else that can't go. I could go.
You know, I can.
Me too. But it's Ramadan
That's
for
not good though.
hold
Cause
on, Jizzle. It's Ramadan for me, and
okay.
yeah, and I'm fasting this
What,
whole
what,
month.
what did you give up? You get fasting. What did you give up to?
Well, I fast for like 14 to 15 hours.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I gotta get up probably like in another 4 hours to eat before sunrise. You feel what I'm
I love
saying?
it, bro. I love
So
that you're doing that, bro.
yeah,
Because the most delightful and everything that you are, bro. Because everything we do revolves around your next meal.
no
Because
doubt.
when I go to work, the way I work so hard is, and I do intermittent fasting. And the way I do it is like, when I go to work, my lunch break is my first meal. I don't eat breakfast
Right.
because when you go to work, you're working to eat.
Yeah.
If you don't work,
Uh,
you don't eat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
I had to put that up
Ah,
hey, hey,
ah.
hey, I'm gonna keep it lit with y'all. We gonna all hang with Paul when y'all come out here, and hopefully Troy, you can make it. Hopefully Prez, you can make it one of these days. We gonna treat y'all good, bro. Like for real. If y'all can make it out here on this side, we got the tailgates lit, bro. You don't gotta
Yeah,
pay for
can't
nothing.
wait. Can't
Food
wait.
on us, drink on us, anything y'all want on us, bro.
Woo!
Oh man.
Yo,
We
man,
roll out the red carpet for y'all the right way, bro. I tell you like that, bro.
yo,
And that's what
love
we the
that.
family
Appreciate it,
have.
man.
I
Appreciate it.
want to say, and I don't want to be on no conspiracy, man, but I'm telling y'all, dog, I'm starting to really get worried about this Debo situation, man.
Nah, don't, man. Nah,
Hey,
no, press. Don't press.
no
Press.
negative energy right now, bro. We
Nah,
talking about
press.
some good shit
Nah,
right now,
press.
bro.
Nah, bro.
Prez,
All right,
Prez,
man. Yo,
Prez.
he be all right.
Hey, Prez. Let me ask you a question, bro. When and the schedule has not been finally announced in any kind of way, what game you think? And I know it's unfair to ask you this right now because the schedule ain't even announced. But what game you think you can maybe try to come this way? And that's because we need to like all to get together and get to a game. Maybe I'm a little bit too premature to
Yeah,
ask.
honestly, I will wait to the schedule, man, because
Yeah, I know. That's my bad. I knew it when I said it, bro.
honestly, my intention, real talk, my intent, because we was telling Prez, because Prez asked the question about when do we think the players gonna have a first game, and we were saying, me and you, Jizzle, that normally the 49ers home game probably be like week 3 or week 4.
No,
Because
but what I'm gonna tell you guys though, and sorry, I'm dominating this right now, is because when we start like really branding this podcast and stuff.
yeah,
There's going to have to be at least one game where we're all there and we're promoting it. We're sending pictures from the game. I'm telling you what gets the following, bro. Then after that, we in the building, bro. It was
We
like
in
that
there.
meetup.
yeah.
That meetup. That's what they need to see on the timeline, bro. And then everybody's on. Okay, all of them was at the game. We want to see what they got to say. And then next thing you know, we got like 100 something subscribers. Like we in the building, bro. Like that's how this shit works, bro. Like networking and like not just networking, but like showing that you really there, bro. You really out there, bro. You really
That's
out in the field. If
that's
you
true.
really out in the field, you get so much credentials, bro.
That's
Like
that Jizzle. That's true. What you're saying. Networking is the key. Reason
yeah,
why.
yeah. But
Hold
networking at the games, though.
No, networking. No, listen. Networking is the key. It's just that everybody networks different. Sometimes we gotta increase our networking. Sometimes some of us don't know how to
No,
network.
no. Let me tell you this.
Hold on. But with that said, what you're saying, you're right. It's just that when we network, we got to communicate with other people. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes some of us don't know how to communicate. Just like Prez was saying,
Tell you
get
this, Mark.
frustrated with some of the fan base. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know how you need them. We have to learn how to pick. In other words, we got to learn how to pick our battles. We have to pick those good battles. And
I'm gonna
also,
tell you this. If we go to one game, all of us together,
yeah,
and we post that,
yeah,
the very next week, we're in a whole different place. We gonna have 100 different followers because I watched other people that wasn't even doing content creators. They did a meetup. And matter of fact, after that meetup, we lost 3 games in a row.
Yo,
And
let me tell you.
yeah, no, I'm telling you, bro.
No, real talk. We can also host our own tailgate parties. We could get a tent made.
Yep.
Whatever we do, you need to do that.
What you saying, bro? I know this, bro. I know.
I already know you know, Mark. I know you know what you're doing. You very professional. I know you know.
Yeah.
But hey, this little Twitter retweeting things don't hit the same as being at the game. I'm trying to tell you, it should, but it don't. Being at the game and showing, that you really out there in the field, like even to going to road games, like me and Troy plan to do. I still want to do the Denver game with Troy. We need to make that as a precedent. We need to all go out there.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of money we have, make this happen, bro. We need to go.
To answer the question that you asked, Jizzle, as soon as we decide what it is, I'm there, bro.
Yo, we gotta wait for the schedule, guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
we gotta wait.
Y'all pushing the envelope before we get the stamps. Yo,
No, we need to though. We need to start thinking about this, bro. Because
it's okay to think about, but just saying it, we don't know what games is gonna start.
No, and I prefaced what I said by saying that, right? I did say that. I prefaced it what I was saying. But honestly, I don't know, we're still alive talking about this, bro. Oh yeah, and Paul knows that. But hey, I know we're just live talking about this shit, but we need to bro, I know we all have a budget and everything, and I do too. We need to almost just start throwing that budget out the window because we're making a sacrifice because we're always faithful 24/7, bro. 24/7. When we're sleeping, we're dreaming about the Niners. We're awake. Come on, bro. I know y'all feel me.
It's unhealthy, dog.
hey, Troy, let's go, bro. What?
Yo.
And so,
it says the schedule comes out late April or early May. So,
hey, bro, I'm telling y'all,
that's not long. That's not long from now. Yeah.
It's already April. That might, you know what I mean? Like a couple weeks. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, I told y'all. I don't know if I told you, Prez, or I don't know if I mentioned it when you joined the family. Like my intention is to at least go to 2 home games out there in Santa Clara and 2 away games. So my intention is 4 games. So that's my intention. It's just that I'm gonna patiently wait to find out what games is gonna be at Santa Clara. Because I told y'all I really want to go to that Miami game and that Broncos game. But we know the Broncos game is away. So we're established, me and Jizzle was talking about we're gonna go out there by Troy. So with that said, but yo, we're gonna get it together, guys. God willing, we're gonna get it together. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to existence, but at the same time, we gotta be patient on our end too. So with that said, my thing is continue on enjoying the journey, man, because I'm enjoying this, man. This is our show. I love you guys. Listen, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it faithful. Jizzle, hold it down. 49er for 49.
Nothing finer.
49er. Woo!
Hey, Prez, stay passionate. Bro.
King right there, baby.
Yeah, man. Stay passionate. And I gotta go, guys. On my end. Anything real quick? Because I'm about to sign out, guys.
I'm gonna go do my breathing treatment. So
All
Gotta
right.
live life,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Detroit. Yeah.
Be Detroit.
Love
Much
y'all.
love.
Detroit. Yeah, for sure, man.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Jizzle, be good, bro.
All
Troy,
right.
You know me.
yeah, no doubt. Prez, be good, man. I'm
All
going
right.
to sign out. All right, guys.
All right.
All right.
Much love.
Much love. 4-9 game.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.